Alrighty, hello, and welcome to today's stream. Oh my god, what on earth happened? What did you do to your facial hair? Great question! For those who don't know, it is November, also known as Movember, which is the month out of the year where I do shave my entire face, and I grow a horrendous mustache for the entire month in support of the Movember campaign. So it is I guess my annual charity tradition, so to speak, but yeah. The way it works is you guys don't have to do a thing, but for every subscriber that I get on the YouTube channel for the entire month of Movember, I donate $1 towards the Movember campaign. So that is the reason, in case you're wondering why all my face hair is gone. It is tragic. It is tragic. I hate being clean shaven, personally, but it's for a good cause. So there you go. I'm sure we'll get many questions as the stream goes on, but that's the basis. We'll get it out of the way, get the elephant out of the room. Cameron, how's it going? Said hi in the chat already, but I'll say hi again via voice. James, what's good, man? Looking to become a content creator yourself? Right on, man. Good luck with that endeavor. It's definitely a fun thing to embark on, for sure. Definitely that. But yeah, in terms of what we're doing today, agenda's on the screen there in the chat, but we're going to be working on the fusion. A little bit of Fire Knight to do, as we'll get... I might as well get that started right now, actually. Got some energy saved up, so we'll run some Fire Knight in the background. We got some stuff to talk about, though. We're going to be building a couple of champions. One of them is mostly already built, but the other one we're going to build a little bit later. Let's get this going here. And then Curse City, it's new, it's live, like as of like this morning, so new rotation. So we'll do a couple of stages there. I guess the first 8 stages. Not going to be that exciting, but nonetheless, we'll take a look as well, just in general, at what is up for, or what's near the back end of the Curse City this time. And then we'll end with some live arena, so should be a fun day. But yeah, the thing we got to talk about, guys, is those champion buffs. Let me pull it up here. That's the best way to do this. Let's go here, pull up the browser, hop over to Reddit. Does that look okay? Yeah, looks all right. Blocking a little bit, but it's all good. But yeah, actually we'll start with the less exciting one. But I mean, it's a good thing. You know, this is their monthly 2 champion buff, 2 legendaries this time, which is nice. And yeah, the first one is Bellatar Mage Slayer, which is interesting. Oh, I guess if you zoom in, you can't scroll. Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. This guy was pretty damn trash, not gonna lie. Like, just, you know, you could see the base kit on the left-hand side, but not that great. Revive, increase attack, increase defense, but that's like Mathrala-esque, so it's not amazing. And then he could have a chance to reduce the cooldown on the A1, which is like, meh. But at least now, it's a 100% chance when booked that he's going to decrease the skill cooldown of the ally with the highest turn meter. So whoever is going to go next on your team, 100% chance when he A1s, which is good. It's reliable. And then here, it's like, it's a little bit better. It's still the same thing, both buffs, a little bit of turn meter fill, a little bit of healing. And then now this revival places block debuffs on them. However, I'm always nervous when they word it this way, because in theory, if you're going against like a Torment or something, you could revive all your allies. You give them health, you give them turn meter, you place the shield, and then you place block debuffs, meaning that in theory they could be frozen because you filled their turn meter. That's just how the game code works. So we'll see. I'll have to see that in practice. But that's the less exciting one. The real exciting one, for those who are fans of me, you guys know I've been on the hunt for Poison Explosion for a very long time. And I actually made a video probably a couple months ago now about the champions I'd like to see buffed. And one of them was Narma the Returned. And she finally got the buff, or a buff, and it's honestly more or less what I wanted, but a little bit better and a little bit worse. And I'll discuss what that means exactly. But nonetheless, this is massive for me, at least personally, because I do have Narma. I have 2 Narmas. I'm only But yeah, A1 here, the old version, 50% chance or 60% chance when booked to increase duration of 3 render debuffs. Meh. But this was like, you have to put your mindset back in like 2019 because she's one of like the OG champions. And so she was great for like Demon Lord clan boss. Single target, you put some poisons on them, you extend the duration. It's good poison damage. Decrease attack is good for again for Demon Lord. Poisons and poison sensitivity. It's on a 4-turn cooldown when booked, but it lasts for 3 turns, both of them. So it's like, it's basically the same uptime if it was a 3-turn with a 2-turn duration. But yeah. Who is my favorite champion and my most wanted? Favorite champion? That's always a hard question to answer. I will say, like, my favorite support is probably, I mean, you know, I'm biased by who I have, right? But Galathyr, just being lucky enough to have him, he's my favorite support. He's just so versatile. And I'm talking just like base form primarily. His ult form I don't use as much as you'd think. But my favorite, like, nuker is Rhodos, for sure. Super, super fun. Unless there's a UDK. Then he's not fun. Mr. Klein, how's it going? Where were we? Oh yeah, so the buff to her. So good, so good. Minus the one thing, but we'll get to that. But here, A1, now it's a 75% chance to extend the duration or increase the duration of all debuffs. Yes, that's what you want to see. So it's not guaranteed like Bellatar's is, but the really, really high chance to extend all buffs or all debuffs. So if you stack the dragon with poisons, you can extend them and he just takes poison damage for another turn. Excellent. I'll skip the A2 for now, we'll come back to it. But the A3, same as before. Poisons, single target, poison sensitivity. This one reads a little bit weird, but if whoever you target, if they're under 3 or more debuffs, then you'll do an AoE. And so it's like, it's dangerous because there is a world where you can get really, really unlucky, double 3% resist, and then 3 poisons and or 2 poisons don't land, or 1 poison and sensitivity doesn't land, and then unless you don't get the AoE. So you got to be a little bit careful with that. But 99.7% of the time, she's going to place AoE poison sensitivity. 3 poisons. I think that's the most in the game, actually. I think that is the highest amount of poisons alongside poison sensitivity in the game. Or it will be. I guess it's not live yet. But yeah, super, super happy with that one. And then, of course, the big kahuna, the poison explosion on the A2. I wanted this to be AoE decrease attack, but at the same time, if you detonate all the poisons for waves, they're going to be dead. So I can kind of live without it. What's up, Blue? How's it going? Upgrade is exactly what I wanted? Yes, it is, for the most part. Well, it's everything that I wanted, and then some other stuff I didn't think that they would actually do. But we'll get to that. I don't know why they gave her the leech. Like, they kind of just copy and pasted Balar the Lost, like his A2 or his poison explosion ability, minus the decrease attack. So like the leech is cool, but again, they're all going to be dead. But maybe for Chimera, they're trying to make her trials. But I wish they'd given them slightly different niches aside from being kind of the same thing. But I guess their A1s are different. I think she's a little bit worse because he has the decreased resistance in his kit, which is more useful for like the Viper form or whatever. But anyways, 3 turn cooldown when booked, and you just get a better heal. Like before, it was like you get 15% and then more healing for each poison, which could stack up to a lot. But now it's just a fixed heal, which is a little bit more consistent. And then, you know, the passive here, the short version, when you get attacked, you can place poisons on the attacker. Higher chance when she's a hit, and then you take less damage when your enemies are under poison. So she's really, really, really solid for dragon. So that's definitely where I'm going to build her out. Am I going to book her? Absolutely. We're gonna use her, or I'm going to use her. That means that unfortunately for my beloved, whoops, there we go. For my beloved Eleanoril, she's now officially fallen off the non-void legendary wish list, so we're no longer pursuing her. Which means that when I pull my ancient shards later today, that we're gonna get her, because and now I don't want her anymore. Yeah. What's up, Pedro? How's it going? No, so like, oh, Days Tuttle. That's a turtle. You have Xavier already built and you have Norma in the vault. Would you still build her? Probably not. I mean, I think on paper she's better because poison sensitivity is just stronger with AoE poisons, and Xavia's poisons, it's not 100% chance to land. So she's great as an activator, but she's not great as a poison placer herself. Compared to the other ones, I should say. She's still good. So if you really don't care about min-maxing, I would say no. But if you really want to eke out a little bit of more performance and wherever you use Xavia, then yes. So it depends. I would, but I'm also like desperate to build champions at this point, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, so I don't have Xavia, I don't have Eleanor, and I wanted them forever and ever and ever. And then I'll say it in this way: I settled for Balar the Lost because he was offered up for as a guaranteed, and he's done okay. He's not like perfect. He doesn't allow me to do the perfect team that I wanted for Dragon, because his passive is a lot harder to tune than I thought. Like, he gets so much turn meter when you place poisons that it was throwing it was so hard to make that work. Like, I had to slow him down so much that he's just not usable in other areas of the game, and I'd like him to be usable in other areas of the game. And so I'm excited for this. But yeah, Norma, we're gonna put some gear on her later. I'm thinking regen. It's probably where my mind's going. I don't know what the other two pieces are. It might not even be a set bonus. It might not be necessary. But yeah, we're gonna build her. I mean, she's not 6-starred yet, but we'll probably do that as well. She's already at 50. I think I'm out of ascension potions. I'm out of arcane, so I can't ascend her. But I'll worry about that. Some future state. And then we're gonna do a little bit of like stat comparisons for my newest champion, who I pulled the other day, which was Astrolith. I have her built in some gear, but I want to try and do some math to see which outcome is better. We'll take a look at that a little bit later as well. Insane luck yesterday. You bought 2 ancient shards from the market, and they both gave you a legendary. Wow. Okay. Nice. I think I got my first one for the month a couple hours ago. I've been up for a bit. Mortu Macabre. He's on my list. He was alongside Astrolith. He was on my tertiary wish list, as I like to call it. That's the one that I don't talk about in videos and whatnot, but it's still there. And they're not like, they're, 5 to 10 people above them, but they're still like, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that champion. So Astrolith was in that category. Third Marinix is kind of ripped though. You never like to see the third dupe unless you're hoping for the fourth. What's up, Rye? How's it going, man? It's you know what month it is, Rye, eh? And you see me looking like this. Yep. It's like, what the hell happened? Yeah. Just mixed potion. You actually mixed 700 larvas years ago. Oh my god. Absolutely not. No, I mean, it's so easy to farm the potion keep that, like, I throw like 1 or 2 energy refills in and I get as many as I need usually. Unless I'm like ascending a mythical, then it's like I need like 5 refills. Looking slick? No, don't compliment me, dude. I look terrible. I look terrible. I look like a baby. It's Babyface Cats is back for the month. Although technically, I'll be back. I'll be looking like this for the most part. Obviously I'm growing a mustache, but I'll look like this for a while because even in December, once I start regrowing all the beard bits, my hair grows so slow that it's gonna take me like 2 to 3 weeks to even have my beard back. So it's gonna be a while before my luscious face returns. What are the main differences between Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare Chimera? Ultra Nightmare gets you... They're terrible, really terrible. Funny pops. Ultra Nightmare just gives you better stuff. Like, you get a higher chance of better gemstones, better basalts. The trials are harder, but you get more relic materials from it. So a lot of people, they just do a double key on Ultra Nightmare and they skip they do a double key on Ultra Nightmare for the rewards and they skip Nightmare entirely, which is interesting, to say the least. But yeah, so they're really they're so much better that it's worth double farming it versus farming Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare separately. It's not worth? No, I would say it's worth it for sure. If you can do it, you might as well, right? It's the highest difficulty. And it's not like you change anything. You run the exact same team. It's just whether or not your team can actually do enough damage in time. That's really the constraint. I tweaked my ninja build. I changed his boots, or swapped them from speed to attack percentage to try and get a little bit more damage for a Chimera. And I ran that this morning on Ultra Nightmare. And I shit you not, I did 111 million damage. And the one key is 112. So just that close. It's within the realm of possibility, but I don't care enough to try and like RNG my way and hope for the god tier run that just magically gets me above the threshold. I just need to keep working on his build, get him more attack, more crit damage, and then it'll be more consistently above that threshold. But nonetheless, it was kind of sad to see how close it was, and yet so far. Funny how much a beard changes a guy's face. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, this is day one. I did it this morning. Usually I do it like Halloween night, but I was really tired last night and I just went to sleep at like 10. But yeah, I'm still adjusting. Every time I see myself, I'm like, ugh, what have you done? Oh, also because now it's we're in the winter-ish months, at least out here in Washington. We've got can I show this on camera? Where is it? There you go. We got some hot chocolate, freshly brewed, I guess, this morning. That's fun. Although I think most people probably wouldn't enjoy the one I have because it's like super low calorie, no sweeteners, so it's not like marshmallows and all the fancy stuff in it, but it gives me the hot chocolate taste that I crave, so it's good enough. You all fancy with the shave cream? No, electric all the way. My hair is like super curly, which is why I don't really grow it out much because it would take forever. Also, I'm thinning. Male pattern baldness for the win. But I get like crazy ingrown hairs because they're so curly. They just curl in under the skin, and it's just my face gets ridiculously itchy. So I don't like super clean shave anymore. I let the electric razor get as far as it'll go, and then so like I'm always in like mini stubble state, but I don't clean shave anymore. It's so itchy. Like, and that's like, it's itchy even if I use like aftershave and all the other stuff to really like, you know, close the pores and try to minimize ingrown hairs. It didn't work, and I would get bumps, razor bumps everywhere, and ugh, miserable. And then keep in mind, it's like, you know, this is for the entire month. So like I would have razor bumps and every day for the entire month, and my face would just be itching constantly. Not worth it. But yeah, no, I mean, in general though, I've never used a normal razor, like a Gillette type of, or disposable razors or anything like that. It's just like my dad taught me how to shave, and so we have the same hair type, obviously. So he always used electric for that reason, and so it just made sense for me to copy him. So I've never owned a normal air quotes razor. I'd probably cut myself, to be honest with you, having not used one. Same way, electric razor for the win. Yep. I did experiment a little bit with putting like the foil head on, just to like kind of simulate a closer shave, but it would do the same thing. Like it was so far down that again the hair would be below the skin and then it would just curl on itself. So I got the same effect. So I just go straight electric blade buzz, and it gets where it gets. There we go. Be good if we could max the grid hull for Chimera. Don't know when they'll do that. I can't. It would be good, but at the same time, I kind of don't want them to, because so like the way it changed Hydra was like unfortunate. Like you know, it's a little bit more fun. You get more variety where like, you know, raw damage usurps enemy max HP damage. But I kind of like this balance, the current state of Chimera, where like enemy max HP works, if that makes sense. So like, you know, Marius is still like, Marius is the best option for most people in the end game, and I like that. The Crizzy is still useful for those who happen to have her. Atharion is good. Grisor is good. What's the new guy? Krazug. I'm blanking. Whatever his name. Whatever the new Ogren Void Lego dude. Kazag? Kazag? The hell is his name? Well, yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, point being, it's like, you know, as much as I do love my Ninja Mikage team and just, you know, wailing on the Sog the Defiler. Yeah, right, yep. You nailed it. You nailed it. But as much as I love running my, you know, 6-star Crushing Rend Ninja, he would be more powerful if we had ignored defense, right? That's my point. But that would be such a huge boost to raw damage that would kill enemy max HP damage dealers. Klazog, there we go. I was in the neighborhood of that, I think. Maybe. Sure, let's pretend. So I don't know. They said I don't think they formally said they would never do it, but it sounded like it wasn't going to be anytime soon relative to the release of Chimera, which of course was a year ago now. Obviously, the end of this year, we're headed towards whatever this super boss tower thing is. So if it's going to happen, it would be next year at the earliest. But again, I'd prefer it doesn't overall. But maybe at the same time, though, maybe they'll start releasing more and more Chimera-specific DPSs in the future, fusions and whatnot, so it'll be a little bit easier to do that with raw damage. Because, like, for example, like when it comes to Hydra, like, you know, ignoring the Titus and Trunda teams, top of the meta is still like, you know, Mikage Toshiro and that style, but Crowcat and Packmaster teams are kind of, they do work in terms of raw damage. So if we get more champions like that, but for a Chimera that are like kind of designed to go against it, then I would be potentially more in favor, just so that it's not like it's, you know, raw damage against Chimera, but it's only best if you have Toshiro and or Ninja with Mikage. And then it's like, well, okay, well, not most, but a lot of people won't have Toshiro for sure. And then if you weren't playing at the right time, then you won't have Ninja either. So I prefer to avoid, excuse me. I prefer to avoid that kind of conundrum there. Anyways, I hope this is not like scalding hot still. It is not. Sweet. Nice and warm. I don't know about you guys. Obviously, you know, northern hemisphere, but northern part of the country, the U.S. So It's pretty, it's not cold. It's like in the mid 50s, but you know, for ambient temperature, that's cold, if that makes sense. So it's, you know, it's heater season, in other words. So a nice warm beverage is kind of nice. I think I have my heater set to like 65, which is probably still kind of cold for most people. But I usually wear like, you know, more winter stuff. Like I'm wearing like sweatpants right now instead of shorts. Although this is a short sleeve shirt. It's not so cold that I need long sleeves yet, but we'll get there. When it starts getting into the 40s in a couple of weeks, that'll be time to switch. Anyways, why are we talking about weather? What else is new? What else happened recently? I mean, yeah, how many of you guys are actively doing the fusion at the moment? The Sanguine Maria Fusion. I know there's, you know, a small, relatively small, I should say, controversy with her nerf, which I feel like they said, I feel like they said her change was going to come into the game in like a few weeks, and then it was here like within like 3 days. So that was interesting. I think, I don't know how fast that was. They made it seem like it was going to take like 3 weeks instead of 1. Did I dress up yesterday? No, I don't do anything for Halloween. Well, I don't do anything special, I should say, for Halloween. I'm not a party person, so you're not going to catch me at a Halloween party. I went to work, I went to the grocery store, and I went home. Happy Halloween. You need 4 more fusion events. Nice. I think I need 5. One of them being Fire Knight here. That's where we're running it here. You're doing it. Nice. You're not doing this one. 1 more DPS, saving for Leo. Yeah. That's a fair call. 2 left and it's done. You're leading the champion chase. Ooh, good luck with that. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm hoping that, well, it'd be kind of weird, but because the 5-star soul is being offered in this champion chase, that makes me think that they're not going to have a Titan event for her specifically, which means that when this fusion ends, there's going to be hopefully a break, fingers crossed, where we get to, you know, develop our accounts and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel like also they wouldn't do a They wouldn't do a Titan event for a Turtle Soul, right? Because they're so exclusive. That wouldn't make any sense. So I'm hoping that means that we're not going to get a Titan event after the fusion immediately. So there's some reprieve. I need to farm some. Sand Devil. You hate fusions? How do you hate fusions? You don't have to do them. Hard pass on the manuals, on the manual queen. Fair enough. Didn't they do a Titan event for Donnie's 5-star? Well, he was a fusion, so that's a little fair. That's fair, but he was a fusion, so you had a chance to get him. I mean, I guess they could do it for Mikey. Or no, Mikey came with the event. Never mind. But like for Raph and Leo is what I'm referring to. I don't know if they're gonna do a dedicated Titan event for those two because you may or may not get them. A Deck of Fate starts on Monday. Oh, I have not watched content this morning. Okay. Although, Deck of Fate for what? I don't know what they'd be offering right now. Unless it's Leo. Good God. I don't think it would be though. They did Raph this week? They did? Oh. Okay. Oh, you're right. Yes, in the Hero's Path. Yes. Correct. I just I just ignored that part of the path that, yeah, I'm remembering now. Yep, you're right. Good point. So I guess Leo's soul is the only one left. And he's probably going to be in the same event. Yeah, I agree with that one. The Deck of Fate is for relic materials. Ah, good. Easy skip. Boosted chance for small stones. Ooh, that's tempting though. Okay. But they're gonna be so weak in terms of actually getting card flips that I'll have to think about that. Break would be nice after one Master Race with so many champions. Yeah, before this the Maria Fusion started, I had like with the last Titan event, I had like 5 days of Minotaur. It was fucking great. It was fantastic. I got like 3 champions to full. It was so I don't need that many days in a row. I would need like 2 maybe, but still, I'll take as many as I can get. Let me not hit myself with the spoon. Your best fusion this year was Titus. Fair enough. You have Wixwell, I guess. To get her divisible by 3s, you have to manual. Yeah, I mean, but in most cases, well, maybe it depends how people play. For the most part, unless I know that my team is specifically designed to counter the enemy team, I run my arena fights on manual. So like that's not a deterrent for me, I guess is my point. And she's not a PvE champion, so I could care less about her not working in that regime. That's why like I was not really fazed by the air quotes nerf, because I was like she was never supposed to be a PvE champion, so if she's broken in certain areas, fix it. You know? Nowhere in her kit does she scream Fire Knight Champion. Fine. Okay, accuracy. You get a lot of good shield pieces. Stun sets. I always need more stun sets, that's for sure. Cool, quest done. We did this just in time. A few more days. Double check here, we're good there. Awesome. Gotta ponder the Deck of Fate. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, the reason I don't like even boosted rates for small stones, well, the reason I don't like it with the Deck of Fate is because there's no reward for getting good stuff. So, like, even though, yeah, I have, oh my god, you have 400 souls, it's like, yes. But, like, I could pull a bunch of mortals and, you know, that one soul that was like, oh my god, you got a 6-star Lazarius, and it's like, cool. It's still worth 100 points. And it's like 1/10 of a card flip, you know, versus like a soul chase where it's like, oh, I just finished the entire tournament with that crazy pull. Or, you know, no, I get relic materials and from the top, you know, it's just like, it's just more rewarding to do it in a soul chase, but they don't do those as much with boosted rates anymore. So, I don't know. And maybe I'm a little bit jaded just because my relic luck hasn't been amazing. It's been decent, but nothing like crazy. Like I'm staring at all these other people that have like 5-10 wands on their account, and I still have the one that they gave out for free. You know, it's just like, am I supposed to have 5 wands? Like, what am I doing wrong over here? I got my one. Yeah, you'd have to pull over 400. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, look, for me, like, I have 70 immortals. So, I could finish a Deck of Fate. It's not a question of if I can, it's is it worth it? And that's the problem I always run into. I can always, at this point, I could always flip an entire deck of Fate, but it's like, Relic Materials, is that the one where I'm really going to go all in on? I don't know. I'd have to see it, especially if it's like, you know, in total you get like one set of 100 legendary, then it's like, okay, screw that, right? It's not even gonna, you know, get my epic relic from burn all my soul stones to get an epic relic. That would be absolutely tragic. All right, let's see if we can deal with this dude here. Let's get some burns going. Let's get some Siffy, who's gonna die. Let's get some Rotos because of Hegemon. And Galather, so we don't actually die. Woo! Now that's a Hegemon. God damn. Damn. I mean, he didn't kill anyone, but he procced the Soul Reap. Oh, I guess that's why. The Soul Reap procced Galather's passive. So I guess that technically wasn't that hard of a hit from him. Oh, okay. That's how your luck has been? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to complain because like literally last week I got my first mythical one and it's the Hallowed Hilt, so it's a good speed stick for Arbiter. So that's why, like, grain of salt, I'm complaining. But in aggregate, like, I had one, you know, peak of, ah, damn it, I hate this build. Freaking the untouchable stone skin Lady Noelle. I can't bomb her. I mean, I guess that's a pro tip. If you have a high or someone you want to build high resistance, then definitely go for the stone skin untouchable. Even though untouchable is kind of underutilized nowadays, but it'll protect you from bombs, especially with lightning cage. 6-star lightning cage is kind of nuts. What was I saying? Oh, the relic luck. Yeah, so like I have, well, my first mythical relic from last week, but overall, like, I just, you know, I didn't craft any cat's gazes. I got the 2 free ones that they offered. I got the free wand. I haven't crafted a wand. I've made like 2 aspects of Searoth, and then I have the last laugh amulet they gave out for free. I got that one. So it's like I have a lot of the free ones, but legendaries I'm kind of lacking overall. Have we looked at the Cursed City? Nope, we're gonna look at that. I guess we can do that now, since I'm still yapping. Do that now. Let's let me start with Amos. What we got here? Ah, okay. Oh, this is straightforward. Venomage, heal reduction, burn, newt, doing newt things. Pythion is the support. Doom Priest to get rid of the sleep. Cool, easy peasy. Well, actually, the thing is, Lou, well, I'm guaranteed to get to the back section because I had the hardest 6 and 8, or we had the hardest 6 and 8 in the last rotation. So this should be easy. Yeah, Rotos and Gizmak, easy peasy. And Frolny and Giz, yeah. Yep, no problem there. Sand Devil should be fine. Yep. This one's annoying but doable. Fire Knights. I've done this one. Yeah. It takes a little bit of finessing, but once you get this team running, it's pretty consistent with the Morrigan. Morrigan being overpowered. This... Or no, this isn't the bad one, is it? I forget which stage is the Cupidus Venus. I think it's this one. I think it's 14, so that looks fine. S20 is The one that I can only do with nice. Oh, the Crocad's up for grabs. Ooh, that might be interesting to try that out now. Maybe instead of Danag. That'll be interesting to see if or what Crocad can do. $13 isn't usually that bad. It's more Gaia stuff. Ooh. This is one I haven't beat. Magic. Is this, oh, this is a Kreela one. I don't have Kreela. Yeah, I don't think I can do this one. Like single hitter, single hitter, single hitter, single hitter, single, 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 or no, double hitter. I'm trying to single, double hitter Tyrell, double hitter Tagore, triple hitter on Apothecary, I guess. I mean, if you survive the Frostbiter a bit, there's a quad hitter on Royal Guard. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. This might be tough. I don't think I can beat that one. This looks sparse as hell. Oh my god. That's not looking strong. I'm gonna lean towards a no on the full clear here. Gonna lean towards a no. I don't think I can get past here or here. So those are going to be roadblocks. You said Donnie on this one? Well, oh, I don't have him summoned. He's a lizard man? Magic affinity? Is he HP based? Maybe he is. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I don't... well, it may or may not be necessary, but it might make it easier. So that might be interesting to summon him for that one. He's not summoned, that's why he's not showing up. Oh, this one I could beat, for sure. Okay, so if I manage to beat 20, I could at least go around 18, 19. What's 19 this time around? Oh god, not this one. I need to book Loki eventually, but I keep getting champions who are more important than him. That's easy. Ooh, this is new. Okay, I have not done this one. Magic. It looks doable. There's no like, I mean, I guess Venomage is just poisons, but yeah, I can just overpower the mirror copies and then kill the dragon. That seems easy enough. Okay. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd probably get to like 96, 95-ish. Mary's doing Mary's things. Love to see it. You don't have a mythical out of legendary. Oh, 7 legendary relics, 5 are wands. Must be nice. That's what I'm talking about. It's like I just like that's. I mean, congrats, obviously, but like that's to me that's just insane. And there's so many people like you. Obviously, there's probably tons of people like me as well. I just don't hear about it as much. But I'm just like, should I have multiple wands? feel like I'm supposed to. Your hate with fusion is probably a lack of discipline. If you don't have any shards, fair. Could be. I mean, you know, you don't have to like them, so there doesn't necessarily have to be a reason for the distaste. What is this team? HP and support. Ah. There's literally no damage. Oh, I forgot they're gonna reduce turn. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's all good. For me, it's just like my logic is always that the fusion champions are they always might be useful, and because they always might be useful, I tend to want to use them, or have them. Sorry, not use them necessarily. Oh, look at Crowd. He's so smart. He's going after the bombs. I was like, when those blow up, we're gonna actually take a lot of damage, but maybe they're gonna be so staggered that it's not gonna matter. Or I guess they're all frozen, so they're not gonna hit that hard. Oh, they're not even gonna go off. Okay, all right. Hashtag endgame. I'm not gonna keep that one.
As you can see, CCTV footage captured in the county shows a man vanishing into thin air after a series of bizarre movements.
What is the freeze actually doing to the bombs? Good question. So the dread bombs, on their own, they will deal 40% max HP, and they ignore like shield and all this other stuff. If you freeze them, they go down to 20%. So half damage. So essentially, instead of it taking 3 bombs to kill you, just straight up kill you, like you would die because it's 120% max HP, it would take 5 bombs that are frozen. Ah, nice.
So far, reports have discovered that the disappearances happen most frequently in so-called liminal spaces.
Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go? I like to rush the bosses. I know a lot of people like to like speed run into Soulcross, but I like to just clear everything else. Oh, actually, no, I wasn't supposed to do that this time. I am supposed to... I need to rush to here. Because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have any Ascension Potions, like literally at all. And I need them for the Fusion Epics. So I don't have to run the Potion Keep. So I actually need to sprint to P6. I'm glad I remembered that.
Experts believe that the unique properties of these overlooked locations may hold the key to
Sure.
understanding the phenomenon. Acting as
You did Nishak, Wixwell, Titus... Oh my! You gave up on you, or you forfeited Newt, Armons, and Fabian. Oof. Oof. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a difference in playstyle, right? So my my stance is that I want to be prepared for every single fusion, and so that it's a circular loop, right? That informs my strategy. So I always want to be prepared. One more minute on that one. Cool, cool, cool. And then live arena is not open yet. Obviously, it's another hour. But when that opens, I think, yeah, these two plus the current energy should finish Fire Night, and then I could wrap up champion training. Oh, okay, we're cruising. Luckily for me, oops, that's a reflex right there. Luckily for me, I get to skip the dungeon divers. So that's nice for once. Like, I obviously pulled charge to do that, but not having to worry about, you know, super farming the last dungeon tournament's gonna be pretty sweet. To kind of cruise and coast into the end of the fusion for once. Watching a collab with me? If I had to guess, it'd be Boozor. I've only done 2 collaborations since my content creation began. I think, yeah, I think Classic Arena was the last I needed, so I should have 300 epic fragments now, so that means I can do the champion chase now. What's up? I don't know. I mean, once again, fresh off of a legendary, I think I'm like 80 shards towards Mercy now in terms of ancients. So I don't think we're gonna get another one today, but we'll see what happens, I guess. As always. Yeah, it was Boozer. Yep. So I guess stay tuned for that video later, probably this evening, when it'll be live and edited and whatnot. But yeah, after this, we'll take a look at my Astrolith, whose build is in work, and then we'll put some gear on Narma as well. Even though we talked a lot about it earlier, the buff isn't live, or the rework isn't live. If I had to guess, it would be like Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, maybe. It could be Monday. When the Deck of Fate goes live, it could be live then as well. But it'll be next week. They usually do it a few days in advance. So I'm preemptively building her, but I won't start using her until like CVC. So Tuesday. If the buff is live at that point. And there'll definitely be a video on that one as well. Building the actual dream team for Poison Explosion and Dragon. This is some nice trap. I like this. Oh, it's flat attack. Damn, I got excited there for a second. Rip. What's up? Eager to see how our buff turns out. I mean, on paper, just because I've wanted Poison Explosion for so long, I know exactly how she's gonna work for me, and it's gonna be extremely similar to. I would say she's closer to Eleanoril than she is, which is good because Eleanoril is still objectively the best. I think they're gonna be on par. Do I use my Gaius more than Nishak? It depends on the affinity of the enemies. I would say I use them about the same, but they're slightly different purposes. So like going into this dude here, because I know he's gonna do this and then kill himself, like I run Gaius so that when Gaius dies he blows up the bombs and we don't die. But for like Empress, obviously he's Force Affinity, and I'm assuming he's in Stone Skin, so then I would run Nishak instead. So they're interchangeable to a degree, but they are sent into different battles. But my preference is Nishak, because he can decrease the bomb duration immediately, versus Gaius has to wait for them to take a turn. Also, Nishak has my my Arachne Elixir. Use Nishak more. Again, it depends what you're going against, right? So you don't want to send Gaius into a team of Force Affinity champions. So sometimes Nishak just doesn't work. If there's a bunch of Spirit Affinity champions, right, Nishak's not going to work. Like if there's a Duchess, for example, I never send Nishak, right? Because you don't bomb the Duchess, or you bomb her and you don't blow it up. She revives everyone else that you bombed, and then you might lose because your damage was the bombs. So it just depends. How's it going, Danker? What's up, man? It is weird, though. I must admit that, like, for whatever reason, we can filter on, let's go to legendaries. Legendaries with bombs. With Astrolith, I think I literally have them all. So Gaius and Nishak obviously were fusions. I pulled Shazar. I pulled War Mother forever ago. And then I recently pulled Astrolith. So, like, I think that's all of the legendary bomb champions. I'd have to, like, double check on Hull Hades. But, yeah. Brilliant segue into Astrolith. Little sneak preview of her build there. But yeah, I've wanted her for a very, very long time. Like I said, she's on my tertiary wish list, so I don't mention it. But it would be nice. What's the percentage chance of getting a Sacred for getting Platinum in Arena? Is that even a thing? Oh. I've never been a plat. I would assume it's very low. But I don't know the percentage off the top of my head. Never looked into it. Alright, so Astrolith. Yeah, so like literally me wanting her has outlived or predates the existence of a lot of more modern sets. So I always was planning to have her in like double cruel and speed for the attack, because you don't need accuracy on her. I guess I should explain for those who don't know. This ability here, 2 bombs cannot be resisted, so you don't need any accuracy. So unlike Gaius and Nishak, who we were just talking about, you need attack and accuracy together. But her you just need attack. So you can build her a lot faster, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Best bomb champ is the Commodus? Yes, agreed. She's not booked yet. I'll book her during CBC. I think I have a 2-star soul for her as well, but I can't put that on, obviously. But yeah, so you know, before the existence of Pinpoint and Polymorph and all that madness, I was thinking like double speed cruel or double cruel speed, something, mixture of those two. But in the modern era, I'm thinking Pinpoint makes sense. But I always plan to build her with resistance, but it's like the resistance is like a bonus stat and it's not meant to be the primary stat. If that makes sense. So this is like option 1 as it stands, where it's 4-piece Pinpoints, 2-piece speed. And I just got lucky that I have this one. There's no resistance here, but it's attack percentage, which is what you want, and triple speed, so it's good enough. Like, these are shitty gloves, objectively, but for this specific niche build, it actually is perfect, even though it's 5-star. It's the best I can do. I got this guy. This is literally perfect. I haven't rolled it to 16 yet, but hopefully we triple speed? Or even a double-double would be nice. Speed resistance. Either way, you know, I'm getting a 6-star, or take it to 16 for the attack. Pinpoint boots, which may stay, they may not, but the resistance, so, or the speed boots and pinpoint, and then they have resistance, which is just a nice bonus. Speed res here, same logic. Speed res here, same logic. Speed res here, same logic. So that's like that's the first cut build that I was thinking of doing. But let me actually put this on a different screen here. Need to do a little bit of math, unfortunately, for anyone who's averse to math. But her base attack is 1487, so it is relatively low. And just for reference, right, I think Gaius has the highest attack across all the bombers, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's like 15 something. Where am I going? Yeah, 1586. So she's 100 less attack than him. So I think on my account, Gaius has my most potent bombs because his attack is the highest, and he's in pinpoint. I guess I should share that as well. He's in pinpoint as well. 4-piece pinpoint, and he has like 8k attack versus like Nishek has I think just under 7, but he's in 6-piece feral, or sorry, 4-piece feral. Eventually, I plan to have him a 6-piece to prevent polymorph or try to block it. Do I have Donnie? I do. He is over here. He's over here. I just haven't summoned him yet. I didn't have a reason to, so I might do that eventually. Would I like the idea of players trading their champions? No. Nope. Because what would happen is there's already a botting problem as far as like account selling and whatnot. Like people will create a bunch of accounts in parallel, you know, pull a bunch of shards or their first few shards, see if they get a good meta champion, and then sell the account as a good starter. And so all that's gonna happen is that people are gonna do the same thing. Oh, I got a Siffy on my 10th account, and then they're gonna trade with themselves and then get another Siffy or get a Siffy. So in a vacuum, perhaps, you know, good people would do good things and do, you know, the right thing, but people would abuse it absolutely and just trade with bots. Unfortunately, the underbelly of the player-based community would rear its ugly head if that was allowed. So personally, no, I'm against that. All right, yeah, so yeah, pinpoint. So this is iteration 1. I definitely want to keep the speed set because, like I said, I want her to be fast. The idea or the concept here, obviously, she's single target bombs, right? So it's like, well, what about the rest of the people? So I'm fortunate enough to have Tuhanarok, who's she's decently fast. I think she'll be fast enough for the type of team that I'd be running. But all that matters is this right here. Ignore the decreased attack block buffs, that's irrelevant. But assuming I'm going into a team that I'm assuming is in Stone Skin, I run in with the bombs. They're irresistible. I put them on the person under Stone Skin. I use this. I debuff spread the bombs, and the way that works is the accuracy check is on the debuff itself. So it's not that Tuhanarok needs enough accuracy to spread them. It's that the bombs already couldn't be resisted because Astralis placed them, and thus they're guaranteed to be spread because they can't be resisted. I mean, any debuff spread will work. So I think Mikey would work too, right? He's over here somewhere. Does he have a debuff spread? Yeah. I don't need to use him for this purpose, but he would do the same thing. There's a few champions you can do debuff spreading. But that's the idea. So really, you make really strong bombs, high attack, high speed, so she goes quickly. You place the bombs, you spread them, and everyone just dies in one turn. That's the old school concept, and now with Stone Skin being so prevalent, I could definitely abuse that in certain situations. It's not going to work in live arena. They're not going to let me get away with that. But for like tag team arena, classic arena, that's a really good strategy that I can use to deal with people's Stone Skin, because Stone Skin is so pervasive. So anyways, so the pinpoint. In terms of accessories... Holy misclick. I am still waiting for the day when they add the set filters to accessories. But anyways. Equipped. If we go down to pinpoint, I wish this was either a better banner or it was resistance. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this because this is perfect. Like, oh well, I mean, it's close to it's. Oh, I'm blocking it. Ah, always forget this. 1 second. There we go. Mid camera. Yeah, so it's attack. Obviously, if it's a bomber, you want to attack on the amulet. Resistance, again, she doesn't need accuracy, so the ideal amulet would be a triple resistance, or I guess quad, quint, you know, if you wanted to go out that far. But double is good enough, and it's in pinpoint. So she's technically, right now, she's in 5 pieces of pinpoint, which isn't bad, because it gives her, you can see 11 the more speed, or 11 speed. So that's going to be her amulet. She's just not ascended, so I can't put it on. So the question I was thinking of is, do I need all 4 of these pieces of pinpoint, or can I get away with putting Cruel on her as a 2-piece set to get extra attack? So the question then becomes for the ring, because this is attack with attack, which is great, but I could, or I have this one, or wait, which one was it? I think it was this one, or no. Yeah, this one. It's not great, but it is pinpoint, and it has a little bit of attack. It's a lot less, obviously, 300. But, oh, we got a bot. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. Bot gone. Do I do account takeovers? Not really. There's a potential for that in the future, but as it stands right now, no. There's multiple reasons for that, but I'm not gonna dive too deep there. But yeah, so the option would be I could put her in this ring. So that would say that she has an amulet and a ring that are pinpoint just for the sake of completing the set. We sacrifice some attack. But then I would be able to swap her into these boots. Yeah, these boots, which are Cruel. And so it'd be speed with a lot of attack and some resistance, which is great, perfect for the build. And it would be half of a Cruel set. And then because I have 2 pinpoint accessories, I only need 2 pinpoint tops or artifacts. One of them being, or the boost would swap, and then I could probably keep this one on because it's 6-star. I think I looked at this earlier. If I just look at speed, they got doubles, you know, double speed res, triple speed, double speed, double speed, double double, it's 5-star, triple double. Double res, double speed. So either like this one or maybe this. These are roughly the same. It's like, it's a little bit slower, but it's around the same. Take a look at your account, tell you where you might need to improve. Yeah, if you have a screenshot, post it on like Imager, Gyazo, or any of those, we could take a look. So maybe it'd probably come down to one of these two, either like full on speed, screw the resistance, or just get a little bit more resistance. But the point being, it would be, I would get the 15% attack. And so that's where the math starts to come into the mix here. Obviously, I can't do it easily or as easily because she's not 6-starred and fully ascended and whatnot, and all of her other stats aren't maxed out because I'm waiting for it tomorrow because gear enhancement starts. But if we do a little bit of back of the napkin here, right? This is, well, we would lose, let's see, we lose 225, that's a flat stat. We would lose 20% attack relative to, let's see, 0.2. You guys can't see the math here, but I'm doing it on the other screen. 20% of the base attack, which is 1487. So overall, that's like 500. But then we would add, let's see, let's glyph it a little bit. Sure. We would add, let's call it 12. So 0.12 times 1487, we add back 178, so we're still down. We're still down 350-ish. I'll pull Commodus before I get to Builder. Nope. Impossible. Because there's no 2x primals. But I appreciate the sentiment, though. Let's see, where was I? Oh, so okay, so then if we change the boots, so this would be 19%. Let's do like a, maybe if, I'll take like 4 or 5%. 4 or 5%. There we go. Okay. So then these boots would add 24%. So 0.24 times the base. Right, so right now it's a net positive. So changing the ring, I've, relative to her being 6-star fully ascended, is where I'm doing this math, she would be up by 13 attack. And then I'd also be adding, it doesn't really matter, one of these would add 15% attack as well. So I think the cruel build wins. Yeah. Okay. And I think the main reason though is because this is a these are 6-star and this is a double roll. It's actually, let's just see. Speed? Of course not. Alright, so we can do that. We take this off. I'll decide between these two later because I want to see her overall speed roll up with everything on. Especially with, you know, accounting for masteries as well. She needs masteries. But yeah, I like that. So we'll change this. And this could technically roll attack again. This is unideal, but like the, you know, ideally this would be an attack ring with attack, but like it's pinpoint, so it works. And then this one still works. So this will be 4-piece pinpoint, 2-piece cruel for the extra attack, and then still we maintain the speed set. So she should be super fast. We're protected from sheep, and we should have a lot of attack. I want to say, because he has double 6-star. But this isn't strong. This is okay. This is pretty high. And these are good. And he has a lower base attack. I think she'll be somewhere around 7,000. If I had to guess. Well, I guess I do have to guess, because can't do it right now. What's the primal stack at currently? 69. 69 primals. I don't, honestly, When was the last 2x primals?
I will unmake you.
It's been a while, right? I'm thinking Black Friday is where the next one's gonna be. Either that or Christmas. I think those are the two later year ones, historically speaking. Let's see, yeah, I pulled primals in June of 24, March of 24, and then March of 25. Well, when I say 2x primals, I mean like the full version. So a 2x on epics, legendaries, and mythical. So not the half version where it's just epics and legendaries. So the full blown one was back in March. So it's been, or will have been, 8 months. It's a long time.
Allow me.
How do you participate in the account takeover? There isn't one. Oh, actually, no. Let me leave the camera here because we're going to do Norma as well. I mean, like, part of my hesitation, like, well, there's personal reasons where, like, I personally just don't like. It's weird. I don't mind people like using my account for, you know, within reason, right? Specific instances like the Boozer collab and in the past I've had like, I don't do it much anymore. Obviously, I just make my own videos, but I used to enjoy like having someone else pull shards for me, just to kind of, you know, offload the anxiety of it a little bit. But my mindset kind of changed on it a little bit. Anyways, personally, I don't like logging into other people's accounts. It feels weird, a little bit invasive. So, but I could get over that because that's just me. But the thing is, my playstyle is so unique that I don't know if I'm the best person to fully do a takeover, unless it's like PvE specific. Like if you're trying to build a Fire Knight team, then I could probably help you. If you're trying to build some Stone Skin Savage something for Arena, I'm not the guy. So I think that's my hesitation. So I guess I don't really know what the requests are. But, you know, you can't know what the requests are if you don't ask for requests, right? So maybe if it was like PvE focused takeovers, I'd be more willing to do it, but we'll see. There's also just the, you know, time constraint. Are you going to be available, or whoever, are you going to be available on stream days, which is for now is just once a week? Is it going to be free? How long are they going to take, etc.? Probably, I mean, they would be free, at least to start. But do I have the time to sit down and actually work on someone's account while also playing my account and, you know, running my life IRL? Like, I wish, you know, if I was a full-time content creator, then for sure I'd have more time to do stuff like that. But it's like fitting in takeovers when I work full-time, I play raid part-time, I make content part-time. And then, you know, I'd like to enjoy the little bit of life that I have in between all of that. So, it's tough. But, woe is me, right? But we'll see. You know, it's always on the table. It's just I haven't really pulled the plug yet. Or pulled the trigger. Not pulled the plug. Pull the plug would be the opposite. But yeah. That's the short version. Taking over my own account. True. Yeah. So, it may happen, but no promises. Alright. Narma time. We get to build up Narma. Actually, you know what? Let's 6-star Narma. Why don't we do it? She's already at 50. Champion training is live. We know we're going to use her. Let's see. Got lots of stuff here. Should we do a void sweep? Let's do a void sweep. All voids. Let me make sure I don't overshoot. Oh yeah, okay, we got, yeah. We get to use the new feature. Ooh. All right, Norma, this one, I guess. I do know though, like, she does take a lot of books. It is kind of a ridiculous amount. It's what, 12, 17 books, which is kind of ridiculous. But I'm not like crying for books, so I'm willing to do it. I guess that to the person who asked earlier, like, is it worth swapping from Xavier to her? I would say for the books alone, probably not. I think this is definitely a luxury for more of the endgame people, or the people who just want to. Imagine being asked to build all the champions I avoid. Well, that's the thing, right? I'm not ignorant to what people do, so I know how to build a Siegfried. I just don't build mine, right? If that makes sense. So, like, I could still do it. I'm choosing not to. I just think it's just boring. You're definitely a reader? Yup. Definitely a reader. But yeah, as you can see here, we have one. Oh, I guess I got one from Demon Lord Clan Boss, but I have one arcane potion, which is not good. I need 12 for the fusion, so luckily that node and play calm will give me 15, so I don't have to worry about farming the keep. And how long do we have? 5 days? Okay. Yeah, I think within the next 2 days I should be able to get to that stage. All right, that should have put us over the 10,000 thing, or 9,700. Yep. Huh. Actually, maybe we get to do a bit of Minotaur tonight. 600 or 500 is not a lot of points to go. I'm not doing the Gear Hunters, and then Fire Knight we talked about already. Dragon starts tomorrow. So no matter what, I'm gonna run out of energy to spend on training in Fire Knight, so yeah, a little bit of minnow. Sweet. I ain't complaining. All right, okay, so the Narma team, we might as well talk about it. I'm not going to run this, but this is my current dragon team right here. And what I was talking about earlier with having to speed tune around Balar is that if you look at his speed, he's at like 183, which being in the end game, it's actually ridiculously hard to make slow champions because, you know, you've spent years, at least I've spent years, most people have spent years filtering their gear based on, you know, speed. Everything needs to have speed. So everything has speed, so meaning that's hard to build someone with no speed because everything has speed. But you can see this wacky like set of instructions here to make him work because of the passive here. This is the part that I underestimated horrendously, where it's like his turn meter fills by 5% whenever a poison is placed, and not just his, any poisons. So like I came in with like Tomb Lord placing a bunch of poisons, Bad Owl places poisons, Theodore places poisons, and then he would cut in before all the poisons are placed, run in and activate them, and then it wouldn't kill them because I didn't set up everyone else with the poisons. So like it was annoying because he was too fast, so I had to slow him down in order for him to work. So now he cuts in after the third set of poisons are placed and he does it properly. But what's annoying is that Dragon Hard Mode 10, the boss is like 240 speed. So when we get to round 3, he doesn't get a turn and he just dies. Because the boss goes and he does the big AoE and he kills him. So like I don't get any utility on wave 3 even though he is a poisoner and an activator, which would be useful, obviously. So, this is like it's a decent team. It still farms it in like, you know, 50 seconds to 90 seconds, depending on RNG. So like, it's still a decent team. But what I want to run, and what wasn't working before, get rid of these two teams. So I tried, well, actually, it was one more thing. What was really weird is with this team here, when I ran with Calvalax, because he places the poisons before anyone gets turn meter, Balar would cut in no matter what too soon. But because Tomb Lord takes a turn and places the poisons, he cuts in at the right time. I don't understand why, because Tomb Lord's the fastest on the team, so it's like the poisons, or the 4 poisons AoE, are going to be placed no matter what. But for some reason, with Calvalax, he would cut in too soon, even at this speed. So with the Narma version, I'd be able to bring back my Calvalax, who's somewhere. So we keep that in there. I think based on the speed tune, Kymar would be next. Tomb Lord is interchanged with Calvalax, so he drops out. Then I think by speed, I think Bad L is the next one. Am I blind? Where is he? Oh, he's 2-star now. Okay. What is this? Okay. A little bit too ear grady there for me. Let me double check the speed tune here. I think Bad is faster than Teodor. Yeah, he is, by design. Okay. So yeah, that's those 4. And then we bring in Miss Narma. So the way this works, Calvalax places 4, Battle places 2, Teodor places 2 plus sensitivity, and all of those combined are enough to kill wave 1. So then Narma would just have to come in and do this, like opener don't use or something like that. And this would be like 1 or something. Obviously it's not going to work, she's not buffed yet, so ignore this for now. And this would be 1, or I guess it'd be same thing, opener. Ugh, that's wrong. Be opener don't use. This would be don't use at all. This would be 1. This would be 2. This would be 3. I need to do that. This would be 3. Do I use my Brogni somewhere? I use him in Griffin. The Griffin. Celestial Griffin. So yeah, so these would be her overrides. Like, you know, I'll have to test this to make sure it works. But essentially, all I need to do is speed tune her such that she is the slowest on the team, but still faster than the dragon. So she needs to be like 252-ish, give or take. Somewhere around there. That'll be the target speed. And then I'll copy the rest of it over from the other team. But yeah, so we get poisons on the passive, active poisons, and sensitivity. And then she comes in, blows it up. We come to wave 2. Kymar comes in, resets, we do it again. And then we proceed, we blow it up, wave 2, and we go to wave 3. So it'll just be a little bit cleaner. Because the way this team works, as you saw, Balar has to open with the A1 because he gets so much turn meter that I'm delaying his activation by a turn. And so he comes in on the second turn and activates it. But in terms of like animation time and speed, it's a little bit slower because ideally he would just come in last and then activate all the poisons and then we reset and redo it again. So it'll be, the waves will be faster with Narma is what I'm getting at. And it'll be smoother and I don't have to worry about this whole shenanigan. So unfortunately Balar, he's not going to be benched. But he's going to be removed from this team as it stands. And then maybe, I don't know, I could build him, I could try him out like in a real like Chimera build or something. See what he can do there. I know a lot of people are fans of him for that, but he'd be a lot faster and, you know, re-optimized for that purpose, so that'd be kind of interesting to build him out. I'm not going to change his gear right now because I'm waiting for the buff to go live. But anyways, that's the idea. So all of that boils down to we need Narma to end up being 250-ish speed. And because I'd have to see it in practice, but I think she's a support, so she's going to be pretty tanky, so she's not going to die to the dragon's first hit. With the perfect rotation of abilities, she's going to come into wave 3 having just used this, so we're not going to have decreased attack immediately. We're not going to have the heal, so that's why I want her in regen, so she can heal herself a little bit. But she's going to start with this ability, so we're going to start off with the Cavalek's poisons and her poisons, because for the same reason the other two, Teodor and Bad Owl, they're not going to have their abilities either, because they were reset by Kymera and they used it to blow up wave 2. So Cavalek's plus this means we start off with 7 poisons and sensitivity, again assuming a perfect run. And then it'll take her 2 turns to come back around to this. So in those 2 turns, because I'm not building her with resistance, I don't want her to die to poisons. That's the idea. But I'll see. Regen might not be necessary because Bad L has healing and she has healing. But again, I don't want some bad RNG for her to die in the middle. Like I talked about, Balar dies and then Bad L and Teodor finish it off. But because she has so many poisons in her kit and activation, I would prefer that she stay alive. So I'll start with regen, and if she doesn't need it, then I'll change the build to, I don't even know. I'll figure it out later. Could you do that same team with a Renegade for Kymar and then a Venomage for Bad L? Yes. But if you're gonna use Renegade, you might as well run Donnie. Assuming you have him. Because he's more useful overall. And you still get the 2-turn cooldown reduction. Like, because you could set it up so that you save this ability for wave 3, and the dragon goes, puts a bunch of poisons on you, and then you just cleanse it off and you heal and strengthen, and you turn meter fill. And then you do this to reset through the waves. The one difference though is that if there's any champion who has something on a 4-turn cooldown, the 2 turns means that it won't be ready for the next wave. So it depends who your activator is. So for the case of Eleanoril, right? This is on a 4-turn cooldown. So reducing it by 2 turns won't fully reset it. So she won't be ready to activate it on wave 2. But for someone like, well, no, actually Narma. It's not live, but when it is live, this is staying as a 3-turn cooldown. So if you do run Narma, it would be a 3-turn cooldown activation, meaning that it would work with a 2-turn reset, and then you could just kind of repeat. Does Balar do it on a 3-turn cooldown? I think he does, actually. Yeah, he does. Yeah, so it'd be the same thing as this. So that could work. Everyone is 3-turn cooldown, so they would be fully reset by 2 turns. I'm Squeezy. Which part of the campaign do I level my food? I run 12-3 Brutal. 12-3 Brutal. Forever and always. Oh, this is another good example of when I use Nishak versus Gaius. When there's a nice, because of the Arachne Elixir, I prefer to run Nishak so that when, like, the first 2 bombs, or the first bomb blows up Stone Skin, the second bomb, oh, I guess it's gone now, it's fine. The second bomb kills him, and then the poisons finish him off when he switches forms. In this case, it's a little bit different because we broke Stone Skin, but just as a safeguard, because I've had a few instances where Nice will survive or one of the bombs gets resisted or something. So it's a little bit more reliable to run Nishak into a Nice. Low key, I wouldn't mind getting a second Calvalax, so I could build the arena version of it. As we saw, like I use mine primarily for PvE still. I can only have one, but if I got a second one, I'd probably build them in like 6-piece feral stacked out to the 9s with attack or something crazy. Wow, this is some horrendous trap. Okay. Thank you. No problem. You're welcome. I keep getting distracted. This is what happens. Like, I just start playing the game because, like, I play this game so much on the autopilot that I just start doing normal account shit. So, feel free to call me out if I just start literally playing the game instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing. All right, Narma. So regen. So as always, I can't resist it. I like building champions, so I took a sneak preview of my gear, and so I think I already know where I'm gonna steal some gear from. What's his name? I need gear from this person, and I might need gear from this person. So I always start from the bottom. I could steal these, but I need the regen for Amius, so, and I think it's a little bit more important for Hellborn to have this particular pair. So the pair I'm stealing are these. So still triple accuracy, but more survivability. Although you could make an argument that Hellborn needs that more. Oh well, I won't think about that for now. Alright, so that's piece number 1. The boots, speed boots with HP and defense. Dang it, I closed this. Did not mean to do that. The chest is HP. So the logic here being, it's this pair. The logic being this ability, it heals based off of her max HP, and that's going to be the same. It's just going to go up to 25%. So that means ideally you'd run her in double HP percentage on the bottom pieces. So this isn't great. It's 5-star. It's really low, but it's all I have. Like, this is defense, and then although all the other ones are defense, this is like speed and crit, so that doesn't really help. You have a Rectalixer on Nishak on one of them, and then you have the other on Calvax. Yeah, I have 4 now, I think. Where are they? I think Balar has one. Balar has one. Nishak has the best one. Calvax has one, and then Tomb Lord has one. Basically, everyone who's attack based, or does damage based on attack, I should say. This one's probably the weakest though, because he's a support. You rarely use Calvax? I mean, if you're rarely using him, you should use him for the arena. You just build him with a bunch of attack, and you let him just kill people before they even take a turn. If if he's not actually being used, I would build him for that purpose. Stone Skin Pinpoint or 6-piece Feral. Arachne Elixir and enjoy. What's up? How's it going, Blaze? Appreciate the follow. Oh, DCLU as well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We're getting close, guys, to 500 on Twitch. Fantastic. All right, where was I? Oh, one thing I need to check. They were going to increase her speed. So let me double check that. Oh, this is the wrong announcement. Oh, there's the Reddit post for the Mortal Soulstones Awakening boost. Okay. So her base speed's going from 95 to 100. Does she get any from being ascended? Where am I going? She's literally champion to 1. She does. She gets 5 speed from being ascended, as well as 20 accuracy. Okay, good to know. Carolexine resurgent with lethal dose, blessing, and rock elixir. Yep. Yeah, that's why my Nishak is lethal dose now. It's only 2-star, but you know, I'd like to get it higher eventually. Isn't it useless against Stone Skin? It is. But you selectively draft him. So, like, yes, like Nishak, you run him into Stone Skin for obvious reasons, unless there's a Marichka. Calvalax, you use him when they're like running Arbiter, Siphi, Lady Kimmy, Shuzen, Lazarius, like those types of champions. Well, maybe not. Lazarius is kind of a mixed bag. Some people run him with Stone Skin. But when it's a dedicated speed comp, then you know that they're probably not going to be in Stone Skin because they want to go fast. And Stone Skin doesn't make you the fastest you can be. I don't know if I have a good example. Like, this would be dangerous. Like, so... I don't have any tokens. I wouldn't run it. Well, Marichka, obviously. Arbiter is good. She's usually going to be in speed. There might be Stone Skin on Cardial here. Yeah, well, there's an anti-speed team here with the Calvalax. There's a defense. Fabians are usually in Stone Skin. Nice usually in Stone Skin. Yeah, it's not going to work every time is kind of the point. You're correct. But when you see, like, I would say there's not an example here, but like a double speed team. So like Arbiter Lysandra, Arbiter Kimmy, Estrid, something else. Lots of speed champions, then you can run them. So it's situational, but it definitely works. I think Siphi's as well. Siphi is the meta is to run her in protection, so that means she's not going to be in Stone Skin, typically. There are some freaks out there who I've seen 2-turn Stone Skin Siphi's, and I'm just like, what's your plan, sir? You're not going to get a turn. All right. I'm fairly confident that I do not have HP percentage gloves that I'm willing to spare. I'm keeping these on Hellborn. And they're also resistance and not accuracy, which is an ideal. So we'll come back to the gloves. I guess I should mention the banner. It depends where we fall out on the stats, but there's a couple of options. I have this one, which it's 6-star, so if I'm really short on accuracy and I don't need speed, then I can go survivability here. But if I'm like overcapped on accuracy being like 350 is all we need, then I would rather use this one or this one, where it's like double speed, a little bit of survivability, and it's 5-star, but like if she doesn't need extra, then it's fine. I was tempted to look at this one because refresh could be cool if I get like back-to-back activation, but maybe it would have to double speed, otherwise I wouldn't keep it. But that's another option as well, refresh accessories, but it's 5% chance, so most of the time it's not going to do anything. Also, it's like back-to-back activation for her doesn't really make sense as much because there may not be any poisons on the next turn because she blew them all up. So might be another reason to go with this one, protection. I don't need the protection bit, but it's either this or this, maybe. Point being that where she's sitting at 172, there's already another 78 to 96 baked in, so we're already at like 250. You run an Arbiter into Mikage for the stuns or strip, and then Nishak and Thor. That's a solid comp. I mean, you've seen a couple of my like cookie cutter teams. It depends on the enemy, for sure. I use Mikage as the buff strip form, but my Mikage is in Relentless and Speed, so there's always a chance that I could strip and then stun, and she's like 312. But yeah, it depends. It depends. I usually use predominantly she's for the increased accuracy in the buff strip, so that you know, if there's immunity, I can strip it off, or there's always a chance I could strip the stone skin off anyways, and then I still get the weaken, which helps bombs anyways. So it's kind of a win-win. Yeah. All right. So now we're looking for top pieces, speed, accuracy, probably a bias towards speed. I'm looking at that one. That looks good. This is my Pythion. Don't want that. This is good, but I don't want to steal this from him. I'm blanking on his name. What is his name? Tolf. This is accuracy bias. I want speed bias. There's just a free one. And then we're into 5 stars. So I'm thinking this, because Rian doesn't really need good gear. Bald bag? What's up, man? We're doing good, we're doing good. We're preparing for the Narma buff. Yeah, this is good all around. Double speed, accuracy, good, and HP, more healing, more survivability, etc. So that's that. And then Rian can just take this one, I guess. So that's the easy swap, or easy fix. So that's the weapon, so we just need one more. I have this, double accuracy, speed. Again, I'd prefer a bias towards speed, because we're sitting down at 173 and we need to be 250. So this is double accuracy, speed again. That's crit rate. There's double speed accuracy, there's 2 of them. Oh, never mind. That's the winner for sure. 6-star double speed accuracy. Boom. All right. 194. So the banner's going to add 12, let's say with the glyph, let's say 15 speed. So we're at 2, let's say 16 speed. We're at 210. So we're still a bit short on speed. We'll come back to her in a second. Let me just fix the other 2 because it's a little bit easier than I thought. I don't even think that the regen on Rian is going to be the final build. I think I just put it on her for Faction Wars and trying to beat like S14 on hard, and it didn't even work. Quite tragic. So I'm fine stealing her gear is my point, because it's not really permanent. Who's the other person? Gnarly? Nullhorn? I don't know if I could fix him as easily. Accuracy, good enough. It's not great, but it'll work. He's only like Doom Tower at this point, maybe a little bit of Curse City. But that's fine for now. Alright. So then it comes down to the gloves and the helmet, knowing that we need speed. So now the question would be, like, do I have Feral that can kind of come in here? defense with defense and that looks good. Attack with HP, defense with hella defense. That looks good too. Ooh. Aww. I think that's still better though. Let's compare the two. I definitely, so I want flat defense on the ring just to, you know, because I'm going double HP on the gloves amulet, but I'd prefer a bias towards HP percentage in the scaling. So I think this is the better bet overall. A little bit less defense, but you still get the mythical roll here, and then HP. So that gives us accuracy. And then that means that I can go one piece of feral here for the speed. 5%. Probably going to be the helmet. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. So then that might free me up to just pick gloves that are just super fast and they don't need accuracy. Because I haven't even picked an amulet yet either. So yeah, so the accuracy banner, let's say it's the 5-star one, that puts us at 350. So yeah, actually I don't need any accuracy on the on these two pieces. So let's just take a look and see if we have, what do we have for amulets? Defense amulet with accuracy. Ideally with HP as well. Obviously I could be doing this tomorrow to be more efficient, but I don't really care. Hashtag endgame. If that doubled accuracy and went HP, that'd be great. Actually, we just filter on that one as well. That's resistance. Does this give me speed? Ooh. So I guess I'd have a choice. I could go... If I went 3-piece protection, I could get the speed set. Because the banner right now is going to be protection. So if this rolls decently... Okay. Never mind. There goes that plan. Let's see if we can get double accuracy, HP. Nope. Okay. We are striking out here today. It's resistance. Oh my god. Okay. I'm only keeping this because I need merciless pieces for other people, and I'll probably re-roll this one. Or, well, maybe. Depends. Actually, let's just see. If it's a full split, then it gets sold no matter what. Alright, it doubled at least. Fine. Alright, and then let me just double check if I drop off the HP constraint. There's always that one. There is this one. There's this one. Resistance. There's triple accuracy, which is overkill. Oh, I do have another protection one. Okay, I thought I did. If this rolls accuracy... Okay. Sad times. So if I had to pick from all the ones that don't have HP, I guess this one would be the winner because it has HP and accuracy. Okay. Let's call it 30. What quality of life feature would I like to see? Number one, probably, I mentioned it earlier, but being able to filter sets and accessories. I think that's high up on the list. You know, being able to look at, like, regardless of faction, look at all my stone skin, look at all my supersonic, look at all my protection. They need to fix this whole interface here with the relics. That's probably number one, maybe. Equipped gemstones? Question mark? Where the hell are my gemstones equipped? I don't know why that's not a thing. Like, the only way to do that is to look at all your relics and then, like, look through all your relics and be like, oh, I think it's this yellow one on that one that's actually the one I'm looking for. But equipped relics or equipped gemstones, that's like a huge miss. So probably the relic interface needs the most overhaul, but I wouldn't mind the accessory tweak thing. All right, HP percentage. I don't think I have a good set of gloves. Oh, I do. Okay. That might work. These are worth 22 speed. But let's see about a feral helmet first. Double speed, it's kind of the same. Double speed res. I know there's like the goated one, like the quad speed, but I'm not going to give her that one. It's just not that important. Not more important than Nishak and or any other high level arena barrel build. Yeah, she's not getting that one for sure. So these are, we're in the same situation here, right? So it's either I get 17 from the gloves or 16 from the helmet, both of which could triple roll if they're 16. So maybe that would matter as well. I'm not going to do that right now. So then the question becomes, what's superior in terms of a broken set? So like, what's my just like fastest helmet that's just out there right now? And then what are my fastest gloves? I would imagine I have a faster helmet than gloves. Yep. Oh, that'd be the one. That would definitely be the one. Speed res. Triple. So, triple speed roll is the helmet, and that would pair with the double speed gloves. And that would supercharge her speed while giving her accuracy, which is, that's a hard bargain. By contrast, let's see, HP percentage, speed, primary, speed, high, filters. Five star. I figured I didn't have a free one. Obviously, if I went equipped, I could still, you know, I'm not taking it from Arbiter or Siffy. There's a quad. Can't take most of these. Okay, this is the first pair that I could actually steal. I mean, technically I could take this off of her. What's better? I guess we can do a side by side, huh? So we have, crap. Dang it. So we have this one plus... There's curing, right? So we have this. This is option 1. Option 2 is... Actually, no. Let me just put it on. Make it easier. Because it's free to remove it. Hooray. Good change. So if we swap the helmet to this, and then we'll look at both cases. We'll look at the protection one. So with this, the HP is the same because that's just them not being 16. Even though this is a quad, I only end up getting a quad with a glyph. I only end up getting 3 speed, and then I'm not getting any like free accuracy along the way, which is just like the pieces are less efficient. And then also disrupting someone else's build. So technically I don't need the extra accuracy, but oh wait, actually hold on. We have a speed cap. I forgot about that. That is important. We have a speed cap. We can't be faster than Theodore. So we don't want the quad anyways. Okay. I think this is the winner. In fact, the helmet might be a little too good. Because the banner's gonna add 14, right? Which is 56. So she's already... yeah, she's already too fast. Where's Theodore? Theodore is 254. Yeah, she's okay. She's too fast. Too fast. Too good. Helmet's too good. Damn. Well, that makes it a little bit easier actually, though. So that means we can go speed. Yeah, speed, accuracy. Maybe throw HP in the mix. I don't think we can get defense as well. That might be tough. Never mind. I think that works. I think that works perfectly fine. There's still a danger that this rolls speed. So we're not out of the woods just yet. But there's a little bit more protection from it. So we're guaranteed enough accuracy. That's a given. I mean, I guess I could pick the slower banner, the 96 one. Get 12 speed instead of 14. So 12 speed here is 243. Which is faster than Dragon, but slower than I would like. Meaning that I could then come in and start glyphing. So I could take this from 1 to like 3. That one's fine. I could glyph this. That one's already glyphed. I could glyph this. I could glyph the banner. So, I think this is it. Okay. Regen and Feral plus the 1 piece of Stone Skin, which I guess helps as well. It boosts her HP, so she heals a little bit more from the A2. I think this is it. I think this is the build. So, stay tuned for more testing once or I guess, I don't know. I'll do a showcase when the video actually, or when the buff goes live. Cool. Alright, we wasted enough time. Live Arena is open now. So let me run one Fire Knight run so I don't hit the cap, and then we'll do, let's say 20 fights. No, let's do 15. 15 live arena fights for the day, and then call it a day here. Let me switch the camera. There we go. Back in the corner. I will post it in the chat here. So, once again, for those who may or may not have noticed, but my beard is gone, and it is, this is an annual thing for me. You can call it an annual fundraiser, if you will. But, yeah, no pressure at all from you guys. The way this works is that I shave off my mustache, or shave off my beard and grow a mustache for the entire month. And for every subscriber that is gained on my YouTube channel, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. Shameless plug. But for every subscriber gained for the month of November, I will donate $1. So if you want to help me donate money, you can either click that link there and donate directly to my particular campaign for November, or you can just subscribe to the channel, and that works too. So either or. Obviously the latter one is free, but I donate on your behalf. So that's how it works, and that's why my beard is gone, for anyone who may or may not have noticed. But yeah, want to get that plug in there one more time before the stream ends. November, aka no shave November. They're technically different. November is like you shave everything and then you grow a mustache specifically. No shave November is you shave everything off and then you don't shave for the entire month. Granted, you're meant to donate the money that you would have spent shaving for the month to some sort of charity. So they're similar but different. In my case, I grow a mustache, and only a mustache, so I have to shave everything else. And you'll see over the month as it slowly but surely grows in. Like I mentioned before, my hair grows, my facial hair grows really, really slowly. So you probably won't even notice the mustache until about 2 weeks, and so 2 streams from now. I mean, you'll see it in videos if you watch the videos, obviously. But yeah, I'll do the same spiel in most of the, or not maybe most of the videos, but I'll mention it in some of the videos for the month. Oh, someone asked a question. You said, wonder why Guy's so much less popular. He's less popular because when you're going into Stone Skin, if you don't, well, so Stone Skin prevents the sleep. So if you don't have a way to lock them out and buy you that one turn, they have a cleanser that can get rid of the bombs, or they kill you before the bombs will blow up in that one turn, and thus they win. So that's why Gaius is less popular. Nishak can reduce the bomb duration to 1, so that as soon as you get your turn, you just die. That's why I was saying, like, they're similar, but you want to use them in slightly different situations. So, like, in my case, my one bomb pinpoint set is on Gaius because of I got a banner which is not perfect, but it's accuracy and it has speed good enough. And then I have this attack amulet. Again, it's not like triple accuracy, but it's pinpoint, so it works. And then 2 pieces here. This is like a forever piece though. Attack percentage, speed, accuracy on the chest. It's pinpoint artifacts are so rare that it's like I don't expect to get anything better than this for months, especially given the scarcity of the dungeon itself. But yeah, my goal is to have pinpoint Gaius and then feral 6-piece Nishak. I just don't have the I don't have either of these because I don't want to lose stats in order to do that, and that's kind of my concern. Like Gaius, I was willing to lose a little bit of attack, but most of it is kind of preserved. But I'm not willing to drop, like, you know, triple accuracy single speed roll, or like these boots that are speed and accuracy attack. Like I need this in pinpoint, or this in feral, in order to really convert to a 6-piece. Speaking of which, siege just happened. Did we get it? We did not. Sad times. I had to change my logic with there's a sidebar here. With feral pieces, because we're in tier 6, so that means it's always mythical 6-star. And originally I thought, you know, we were gonna like win and lose and win and lose, and we definitely still lose sieges. We just lost the last one, but I get enough gear, or I was getting a lot more gear than I was getting mythical chaos ore, and so I had like 30 pieces here that I was waiting to roll. I'll never get enough chaos ore to roll them all, so I started just selling a bunch of the 6-star mythical. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So unfortunately, even though these could roll into something, I will never have enough chaos ore to reroll all of them, so there's no point trying, if that makes sense. All right, double check classic here. Are these all dwarves? These are our dwarves. All right, Admiral Black Tusk, I see what you're doing here. Protection set, yep, and bolster, all good. Locked out and bombed. GG's. All right, that team's down, and that looks like the only easy one. Actually, I could probably take this team. Let's go Armons, Mezzo, Siffy, and Narcisse. How about that? Hopefully there's no wand on Freya. There is, unfortunate. Okay. That's fine. She just burned her, oh, she's in Swift Parry. That's so weird. A Swift Parry Freya. Stone Skin Swift Parry Freya. Whoa! Okay. She's packing a punch. Got it. Okay, let's get rid of her. Ow. That hurt a lot. Oh my god. Aspect to Siroth and dead. Okay, cool. That was a tricky team. There's a lot of hidden stuff going on there. A damaged Freya that's in Stone Skin and Swift Parry. And then Aspect to Siroth on the Lady Noelle and 2-turn Stone Skin. Alright, how many near-term refills do we have? My ears. Okay. Maybe we will do 20 fights, because these are only a day apart. Like, it's not within the week, but we'll see. 15 to 20 fights. It depends how the first set goes. Yeah. Obviously, I don't care about the season anymore. I might care if and when they add a 24-hour time span, but for now, you know, once a week I do a bigger session, and that's kind of it. And so I'm never going to get anywhere in the season. Oh no, he stole my pick. Rip. Well. All right, we'll lock in the speed aura. I start with Empress for those who don't know. I start, my first two picks are always in some form Fabian and Empress, because I know that everyone runs Stone Skin, so I want to have the Stone Skin Ripper offer on my account. So we're definitely banning the Armons. So this is a Stone Skin Empress. This is looking like a speed Lazarius because he has Intimidating Presence, and he's not like, well, I guess Awakening doesn't really tell you much. So I think we can go with the speed and threaten that. So lock in the speed skill, lock in the better aura, or better blessing. I needed 1 DPS. Let's lock in the Harima. And then we can flex to a Rhodos. I can go for a Gizmac. I have a lot of options here. And Core and Narcisse, I'm not afraid of that. Okay. So then we go with Gizmac here. We ban the Armons. If I'm him, I'm probably banning Gizmac here because he's in Stone Skin. But that means I get Fabian, so I could lock them out. Oh, nope, never mind. He bans that. Okay. Sweet. We should win. Unless there's reaction somewhere. Stone Skin, Stone Skin, Stone Skin. Love to see it. Get rid of that. Ooh, we didn't kill her. That's not good. I think she dies to the burn. Why are you counterattacking? Okay. Nishak is my friend against Stone Skin. So the problem is the problem with running Nishak for me in live arena, because mine's not in Stone Skin, is counterattacks. So like stat wise, right? What's up, Mr. T? Like, he has, what, 50,000 HP? But for a nuker, he can easily get counterattacked before he gets off the second move and just die. So, like, that's why when you see me run him in like, Classic Arena, I run him with a Necret, so that if he gets counterattacked, he doesn't die. So, in Live Arena, it's possible, but it's risky. But also, Polymorph is still a thing. So I prefer, when it comes to live arena, I prefer something more reliable, which in this case for me is Gizmac, so that I know I can burn off the Stone Skin in one move, and if they kill him, it doesn't matter because he's not the win condition, he's the setup condition. You pulled 2 remnants this weekend and you got nice. Well done, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Hello? Raid? We derping? Okay. We got a Carnage 3-star Lucky Ducky. He's actually gotten a soul from his frickin' Curse City chest. Cool. So this is a Stone Skin Carnage with Lightning Cage. 5-star Crushing Rend on Marius. Probably still in Stone Skin Savage. Supersonic, or not Supersonic. I'm assuming Protection on the Siffy, so we want to keep the Siffy in just because I can lock her out with the Fabian. He's probably going to try and get rid of the Fabian, which is fine. So I can run Arbiter again to lock in the speed. And then let's go defensive here since he took Siffy. I'm going to take Galith here. Both heroes in Stone Skin, double Thor, double Nisha, can only ask for DPS. Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends who you have. I have a lot of damage dealers at my disposal. So I pick them relative to what I'm going up against. Do I ever do account takeovers? Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. No. At the moment, no. I talked about it earlier, but currently the short answer is no. I don't do takeovers at the moment. Crap. I have 10 seconds. He has 3 DPSs, which is annoying. No. Let's go Mesmo. So, because he went triple DPS... let's get rid of the block revive. Okay, that's fine. Will I be going all in for the Mortal Soul Stones? Nope. Probably, I should say. Probably not. I'll have to look at the event when it goes live, but most likely not. All right, take the bait. Buff me. Thank you. Get locked. GG's, brother. GG's. Marichka takes a turn. Hopefully she does not bring in Marius. Thank you. Got lucky. What? How did she lap me, bro? What the hell? I'm just gonna A1 here. I'm not afraid of Carnage. She's locked out. So let's kill the Marius. And then it doesn't matter what he does. Oh, he didn't even change forms. Let's get rid of this so that she doesn't ally attack or whatever. Unfortunate for him. Do I use RSL Helper? I do not. Yoink. And GG, sir. This is the part where you leave. This is the part where you leave, sir. You've already lost. Okay. This is fine. We will do this the long way. My dude, you could leave at any time. Anytime. All right, we're all right. We're doing this the super slow way, one at a time. Okay. Like your entire team is literally dead and block revived, but whatever. We'll see it through. God. I know some people say like, "Oh, never give up," but like, dude, if all of your nukers are block revived, it's over. You know. Siffy and Marichka are not going to kill my entire team. Anyways. Need some help with a good late game self file? Oh yeah, no, I don't have I don't use it, and I don't have one to give you. Unfortunately. I don't know. I think you can probably figure it out though. Not to be like pedantic or anything. But just look at the type of gear that you want to keep and filter accordingly. At least, you know, on paper, that's what I would think. Do I like Mesmo? Absolutely love Mesmo. She's one of my favorite mythicals in the game. But again, you have to understand that I hate Stone Skin. So I will have a preferential bias towards anyone who can ignore Stone Skin, especially someone who could ignore Stone Skin and block revive. That's like the holy grail of what I like. So I'm already predisposed to like her. Is my point. Let's see here. Let's run Galathir to be safe. He's looking. I'm anticipating a Marichka here, so I'm gonna lock in a Speed Aura with Ancora. And I'm trying to threaten him to not go Marichka. But we're definitely banning Armans here. 6-star polymorph on Terrace is... Or Terrace, on Taurus is interesting. Oh, he doesn't have one. That's a weird choice. That's throwing me for a loop. What's going on here? How is he going to get a turn? What? How does he get a turn? Sheepishly raise his hand, never leave a fight. Look, no judgment, right? I'm not saying that that's the right way to play necessarily, but if I value my time more than, you know, a 2% chance to win sometimes, or and especially a 0% chance to win. So if both of my nukers are block revived, I'm leaving the fight. There's no world where you win that, you know what I mean? So that's more where I'm coming from. We can do this because we have block debuffs and we also have reaction. I'm just gonna A1 here. Wait, what? Huh? What? 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 Anybody know what, anyone know what just happened there? What the fuck was that? He didn't attack us, right? We just like fell over. What happened? Is there a bug in the game? What was that? Hacks? Is there a relic that like deals damage based on like buffs you have or something? What the hell was that? The I win relic. Yeah, I apparently like what the hell was that? I've never seen that happen ever. Okay. There's not a single reasonable explanation as to how that. Okay. I'm glad we're equally sharing the animation. Maybe he didn't animate. That's not. Even if, but Galathyr died too. That's the thing. Right? Or did he ban him? Yeah, no. Like Galathyr can't be one shot. That's not possible. Three die for two. No, but again, so remember, Embrys was informed too. So he would have killed himself, and I would have got. Well, I guess the revive on death duration could have been decreased, but Maris would have killed himself, and Maris was still alive. Like Maris didn't attack. Like he buffed up and we died. I don't know. I'd have to go watch that back myself. That's That dude knows something that I do not. Did I clip it? No, but I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so I can get it from the VOD on YouTube. Or I could clip it on Twitch. Either way, I could. There's a VOD. I can get it later. We gotta focus. We gotta take on the next person here. I got a Mikage, some Force Affinity. Good matchup for me thus far. So, one reviving supports, one control supports, one DPS. He needs one more DPS, and he probably needs another. He has no way to go first. So, I'm gonna steal Arbiter just in case. That way, if he has like a Calvlax or some ace, then we can still kind of go ahead of him with one of the two champions. We can run. Oh, this is a dope song. We can run. Start with Marius first. Let's see what he does. I'm being conservative here just in case he has some cheese comp hidden. Because this is a weird initial draft. Because this tells me that it's like slow and in stone skin or something. Weird. Very weird. Let's do... Let's do Mikage, just in case that's like a super fast. He's afraid of the block revive, as he should be. But that leaves me to lock out, so we should be good. It happened after I attacked Lydia. No, it did, but... Animation bug. Maris got... Yeah, he got the buff, so he attacked, but it didn't show it. Galather died to Lydia. How did he die to Lydia? Or how would he die to Lydia? I'm just gonna A1 here. Oof. We didn't remove the stone skin. Marius is dead. Oh! Wait, what? He's not crit capped. Lydia went after Marius. Oh, so he was just like barely alive. Oh, he has he has whatchamacallit, the crap, what's it called? Evil Eye. He has Evil Eye on his Duchess. That's unfortunate for him. Alright, that should kill Candy. She's locked out for 2 more turns. This fight's over. GG's. Alright, so we still have the 1 loss. We're 3-1. English is hard. I swear it's my first language. Alright, Empress. First pick. Ooh, interesting. Cod of the Rye. You don't see her often. Okay, okay. A little bit of speed, a little bit of CC. We counter with the Armands. And let's go conservative again, because he's doing weird things already with the Cod of the Rise. So let's just snag up the Galathir just in case. I still have the option to pivot to Siphi, Arbiter, or Ancora, depending upon what he does next. He's probably going to ban the Armons here. I'm going to most likely ban the Fabian. So that's a trade-off there. He's thinking. I doubt he was gonna go like Armon's Fabian. You would have led with that if that was the plan. Because I wouldn't like you wouldn't suspect your enemy would pick Cod of the Rye. So there is a reason he picked her first. I don't know what the reason is, but I wouldn't pick Kaja first. There's no point. Like that's not gonna be your enemy's not gonna pick that. I do have mine built though. I don't use her as much as I used to. Are we timing out? We're timing out. Okay. Ancora Rotos. So that means we go Siphi and Harima. So he bans my speed aura, most likely, but that doesn't matter to me. Narcisse and Cora, that's fine. We have Harima to counter him. Let's just get rid of the lockout. He gets rid of Harima. That's fine. Oh, he left me the Armons. Interesting. He's more afraid of Harima than Armons. I hope he's fast. Oh, they still have that bug in the game. It's showing my aura, but he has 19%. And then I have the 6-star intimidating presence. So I should go first here. Unless he has a super fast Kaja. It could be the case. We'll see. Okay, super fast Kaja it is. But everyone else is not speed tuned. Looking at their turn meters. Stoneskin Rhodos. My dude. My dude, why you do this? No. All right, let's get rid of this dude. Sure. Let's slap off the stone skin, that way we don't have to wait for it. That's pointless, but sure, you can shield and strengthen. This is going to be redirected. We're in control here. So we'll switch over. We'll lock him. And hope that he does not get 3 extra turns. Yep. Typical. Yeah, okay. Okay. Unbelievable. Bruh. This is the luckiest dude ever. And then we die to A2. And then he's not gonna weak hit. Of course not. That's insane. Oh my god. Okay. Why can't my Rhodos do that? That's crazy. I like three he literally 3 extra turns, so we got rid of block actives, and 0 weak hits across all both of the forced affinity champions. Dude, play the frickin' lottery, dude. That's insane. That's crazy. All right, 3-2. Six. I mean, that was a Stone Skin Rotos too. Maybe he's still in Savage, Stone Skin Savage, but losing to a Stone Skin Rotos with intimidating presence just feels bad. What are you gonna do? I couldn't stun him there, obviously, because Ankora was alive. The relic? Oh, like the dread bomb thing? No, it's just a Rotos. He got 2 extra turns off the A ones, 25% chance. He just got lucky. Is what it is. Like, there's nothing weird there. He just got really lucky. Oh, the no weak hits relic? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's a 35% chance to weak hit. He just got lucky. That's my bet, at least. Ooh, okay. We got to get rid of the R base. We'll keep in the Marius because we counter him. What do we want? Kind of want to run Gizmac here. Burn off the Stone Skin that we know that they have. I'm ban our base. I want Siffy to go into the Fabian, but he's probably going to ban the Fabian. So then I want to win the speed race. So we go Arbiter. And hope he doesn't go something corny like a Calvalax or something. Ileal. Interesting. That... I don't know how that works. So we still ban the R base here. I don't know how this works. He's probably gonna ban Fabian, so we're not. Oh no, he didn't ban Fabian. Okay. I guess we'll find out. Because it's Supersonic versus Ileal's passive for buffing. I don't know who wins that race. So for science, question mark. I think Ileal wins because his turn meter fill is higher per buff than Supersonic. And then we just die to Ileal. Or we're faster. Never mind. Scrap that. Ah, Carnage. Oh, okay. Ow. Alright. Good night. Was there no Stone Skin? Wait, how did Siffy buff? I guess she got, I guess we got resisted. Oh well, didn't matter. 4-2. You have a Rotos on your second account? Nothing like the monster we just saw. Look, I've been that guy before too, so that's why I can't get mad at it. Rotos is Rotos. That's, like I said earlier, he's definitely my favorite single target nuker in the game because of stuff like that, where he can win a fight out of nowhere. But just the amount of RNG to pull that off was just insane. And I would never expect that would happen, but I would hope that it would happen, for sure. Some sweet mythical luck? I'd say so, yeah. Alright, he stole my Fabian pick. I'm angry, so we go Armons. We got a nice Chain Breaker. He could be doubling down with the wand as well, so we gotta be careful about that. I'm not afraid of a Pythion, but that's Stone Skin for sure. I think this is a case where we can run the Nishak here. So I'm gonna distract him with these two. We ban the Fabian and we bomb him. What's up, Ditus? How's it going? Please, no spirit. No spirit affinity. Oh, he went Hegemon. Damn. Well, there goes the plan. Okay, so now with that, this is a Supersonic Fabian, probably Supersonic Stone Skin. So he's gonna ban one of these two. He leaves in the Siffy because he probably still bans Armons. Gosh, that's annoying. Dark Hand kind of no. There's too much Stone Skin here. This is a really low level Awakening Cracking Roots, so I'm not afraid of the Hedgie. And he might still be able to kill. He's definitely going to kill Armons. He might be able to kill the other two. This is a gamble here that could not pay off, but we'll see about it. I'm betting that his Hegemon is not that strong because he's not High Awakening, but I could regret that decision. We'll see. Either way, he activates Rotos. I also have reaction on Empress, which might save us. No Stone Skin. Interesting. Yep. Like I thought, I was like, yeah, I could tell, like, this is not a, it's not that he's weak, but I can tell that he's not a super strong Hegemon. So, like, I'll take that bet. I'm doing this to get the turn meter off of Nice. Let's see. Let's do a wand check. I guess that's not necessarily definitive. Ah, Tormin! Ya bastard! Why isn't he reviving? Your 7-year-old daughter loves the song? Oh, the Crab Rave? Yeah, I was a Crab Rave fan before it was a meme. Just saying. Well, that's awkward. Damn it, I didn't want him to do that. Extra turn? Reaction! He hasn't gotten his turn yet? Okay, he does have a wand. Yep, he has a wand. So in that case, we're just gonna kill him with Necrosis. Oh, no, he survived. Awkward. Well, he can protect himself, or he can AoE and die. Oh. He weak hit on Empress. That's sad. Oh. Either way. I thought if he died to Necrosis, he didn't proc the passive. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I thought that's how that worked, though. Oh, that's a crappy chest. How's it going, Feudal Flug? You think she just likes the video? Oh, with the crabs dancing? Huh? Maybe. Nice. Yeah. He can be nice. But he's, like I've always said, he's not the instant win condition that everyone thinks he is. So, like, does that mean that he's weak and you shouldn't use him? No, he's definitely strong, and he's definitely overpowered in some ways. But he's a lot more annoying in higher level play, like much higher level than me, than he is in normal play. For us normies, he's not as scary. I've definitely lost to him before, so don't get twisted. But he's not as scary. So, okay. So we lose the speed race. That's a given. We have a Torm in there, so we want to go Siffy for anti-freeze. We want to ban the Armons. Or... yes, we want to ban the Armons. And then I need to think about the last DPS. I don't know what to go yet. We lost the speed race, though, so we have to concede that. If I'm him, I ban Fabian, because, you know, lockout. And then he also gets rid of my speed aura, which is smart. Taurus. There's a lot of buffs. If Taurus takes a turn, we just lose. Unless I run Rhodos. But there's going to be a Stone Skin Duchess, which means... yeah, most likely we lose this one. I was like, he bans Fabian, that's fine. We give up the speed race. Taurus can't one-shot. He doesn't have Soul Reap. So Taurus cannot one-shot Galathir. He can't one-shot Rhodos, so we have a chance. But if it's a two-turn Stone Skin Duchess, which it most likely is, then we can't do anything after she Veils. So it really depends on if Embrys survives, and then I can change forms and AoE, whoever's left. But if he dies, then reviving him would freeze him again. Oh, we're faster. Oh, there's no... whoa, okay. We're faster without an aura. Eee. My guy, what are you doing? So now she can Veil, that's fine. I don't care if we get frozen. Rhodos will purge. She takes a turn, so there's no reaction. This is good for me. I need a... her taking a turn is good. Alright, so we kill her. She's dead. And she can't come back. Let's just kill Tormund to get rid of the buffs. So he's gonna AoE, but it's not gonna hit as hard because there's not that many buffs. And we'll survive. Maybe... nah, no, I think we'll survive. Okay, Amber's died, but everyone else lived. Oh, see, I don't have the power of the other Rhodos. Where's my triple extra turn, bruh? Alright, she does this. If I'm her, I would change forms in Stone Skin. It's not gonna matter, but I would try to protect the team. Or I guess you could do Revive on Death, but that's not gonna save her either. Yep, change forms. Where is it? Stone Skin. Yep. See, the fun part is, I can do that too. I can change forms, and we can just go whoop, and take all that right back off. Thank you very much. We do this, boop boop. We change forms. And then he already died, so our base is dead, and then it's one more turn from Rhodos, and then we kill the Taurus. GG's. Good fight. Ooh, Merciless procced. That's...
Yeah, boy.
That's so confusing to me, though. Like, a 6-star awaken to our base, like, I'm expecting, you know, super fast. But no Stone Skin on anybody, no, like, no speed aura here, but no aura here, and... like, my Siffy's fast, but she shouldn't be faster than a speed lead. That brings us up to 6-2, I think. Just for, I guess I forgot to do this earlier, but for reference on my fast champions, my Siffy, AP's protection, she's 378. My Arbiter, after the lovely mythical relic here, she is at 421. So my Arbiter is pretty darn fast at the moment. But yeah, my Siffy going first at 378 with no speed aura. Eee. That's no good. All right, what do we got? Empress. Empress is first pick. A lo-fi mix, that's funny. Ah, okay, we got Neve. Okay, okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. We can deal with the Neve. He's probably gonna ban the Fabian, right? So I need another way to strip off. Let's do, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. So this is double supersonic. I have supersonic Fabian, supersonic Galathier. I'm also gonna run Gizmac. Or no, that's not gonna work. Wait. Oh, lockout. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna trade lockout bans here. If there's stone skin, how do I get rid of the stone skin? Oh, Empress, duh. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna run Mezamel because I can ignore block damage. And then I think Mezamel's faster than Empress. Damn. She's faster than him. But Galather is faster than both, so maybe we go with the Speed Aura, lock it in. Ignore the Castor Oral. Oh, I was wondering, I was like, I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna move on. You're all good. Now we got this on lock. All right. Get rid of the lockout. He gets rid of my lockout, I think. Yes, okay. He walked into the trap. Unless we get horrendously unlucky with weak hits. So I'm expecting protection on Neve. That's the only reason you'd run her. She's in protection. Protected block damage, that's fine. We could ignore it. We have increased attack on my team. There is Stone Skin there. There's no Lightning Cage on Elva, so we're going to change forms. Oh, this is not protection. Well, anyways. Hopefully we strip. Oh. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect him to strip all of it. Well, in that case... I don't want to get, reaction? Okay, that's fine. In that case, we'll take it slow. I was gonna just, like, switch forms of Mezamel and AoE if, block damage stayed on, but it didn't, and there's reaction. So we're gonna take our time here. That's the worst person to attack. What are you doing? Why did you attack Empress? You have one nuker left. Don't sacrifice him. Yeah, that's the one thing about running this lady, is that she's okay, I guess. But she's really exploitable, especially if you just don't let, you know, I don't let them do what their plan is here. So in this case, we'll change forms, and we'll let her passive proc and ignore it. Okay. Cool. Moving on, 6-3. She's a beast. Fighting against her, and she was in a damage build. Yeah, I have not encountered the damage build. I don't know what he. Well, no, we do know what build he was in. He was in Guardian, right? The ally protection method was popping up, so she was in Guardian. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. But I guess you could run Guardian protection. Maybe he just got unlucky. I don't know. But yeah, I did not expect to strip the stone skin off of the Elva. I expected her to stay alive. but it worked out. Oh, K. All right. 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Hello, sir. K. Whipping out the Galathyr just in case he's got some more powerful double. So temporal change. We got a supersonic. Armand's stone skin probably as well. Yikers. Okay. Oy. There's no way to win this. Easily. Because if I run Rhodos, Harima's passive is going to neuter my damage, and that's just a gamble, especially with the Odin putting block damage up. We have to ban the Armons, otherwise we don't get a turn. We're going to get locked out, that's unavoidable. But we have Mythical. But the Odin might CC us, but we have Ancora. I think we have to... It's either we get stunned, or we have to just let him lock us out. And I think that's my only option here. And then we just hope that Ancora can reset Narcisse and we can do something. If not... Like, literally, this is in the hands of RNGesus. If we even have a chance to win this one. And Narcisse is better built, so he's going to be protected by Ancora. And if she doesn't reset it, then GG's. If he has accuracy... Okay, Wanda Submission protected us. He locks us out, that's fine. He reset, we change forms here. So we can take a little bit of agency back. She can't sleep him. I think we're 2 turns away from Odin being Odin. Yeah, or sorry, 1 turn. I was way off. Damn, we did get the cooldown reduction. I hope that locked out the right ability, but it probably didn't. Oh! Don't kill him! Damn it. Can we see the Ember stats afterward? Yeah, sure. You ever run into another CC like Cruisin'? I am not high enough in... we got counter wanded. Who has the wand? Oh, maybe both of them do. Wait, what? She just took a turn. How does she still have block damage? What? Did I miss something? Can't do that. Dude. What is happening? Are they getting 2 turn block damage? They're getting turns, but that's not affected by lasting gifts, right? I'm confused. He has his A1. Harima can do something. If I'm her, I'm trying to kill Galathyr here. We're not dead. Barely. I'd really love to get a turn without block damage being up. Unfortunate. I'd really love to cut in here. Ah, the fucking reset, dude. Shit. All right, she's dead, so we have to change forms. Damn it. She has the AoE. Narcisse is dead. Or not. We have one shot at this. She's gonna do the A1. He's gonna do. Oh wait! We have a chance. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, die! No. Rip. I knew it. I was like, the block damage is 1 turn away. I needed him to die. There's something weird going on here, because he had block damage for 1 turn. He just A1'd, and then it's still on for 1 turn. I don't know what's going on with that. That doesn't make any sense to me though. She has it for 1 turn. She takes a turn. Oh, she has her A2. Okay, GG's. That was tough. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but every time I go against an Odin in live arena, no matter what, every time it's my nuker's turn to go, he gets block damage without fail.
That's rough, buddy. Indeed.
It was rough. Am I prepared for the Leonardo Pather deck? If it's souls, I am prepared. If it's shards, I am prepared. I mean, you know, let's be real here for a second, guys. That guy had like only the Harima on that team was not 6-star awakened, so I think the odds were slim that we were gonna win that. So the fact that we held out for like 3 minutes, you know what? I'll take that. That's not bad. Let's do 5 more and I'll call it a day here. I'll save the rest of the tokens for next week. Yeah, no, people like Cruisin' and other like major CCs that do PvP, they focus on live arena during the season, so they're much higher in terms of ranking. So I would never see them unless it's like the first day. That's the easier way to say it. I'm at like 200 and there's like 2 days left, right? Or whatever it is. 2 weeks or 2 days, I forget which one I saw. So I'll never run into them. I don't play it enough. I don't have the time, unfortunately. But if I did, I would just get clapped, so I'd rather not. Ooh, okay. Alaz and a Siffy with Life Harvest, a 6-star Armands. All right, we don't want that. That's definitely where the band's going. The band. I don't know where my accent came out there from. Let's go this. I'm not going to run Arbiter here. I'm going to let him go first. And hope, again, I forgot to show the Empress, my bad. I mean, it's nothing special. He's just in a lethal set. And I think he's in 3 pieces of Supersonic. I'm waiting for the 4th piece. But in terms of the stats, we can look at that after this one, if I remember. So increased defense, Cavalax, of course. He has the cheese comp. That's fine. Although, no, this is a 6-star lethal dose, so he's gonna ignore resistance. Should've went Arbiter. Rip. Rip. Rip me. Oh, interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's gonna steal all over turn meter, so it'd be what it'd be. Oh, actually, wait. I forgot. Supersonic. Hey, because he didn't ban the Fabian. Let's go. Locked out. Except we didn't remove any stone skin. Awkward. I don't know if we locked out him. We did! Hey, nice. Aw, rip. Because they're locked out, I might as well do this. We're gonna yoink your HP because you're full HP. We're gonna hopefully kill Armand's and Siffy. Hey, nice. We kill you. What you gonna do, brother? You locked out. Another dub for Supersonic. GG's. Another dub for the Supersonic. People should expect that. I don't know why they. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna project onto him. Maybe he did, but you can't just blindly run a Siffy anymore. You got to think about Supersonic. He might have won that otherwise. Who did he ban? He banned. Oh, he banned Ancora. He banned the cleanse because he was afraid of me cleansing off the poisons. Maybe he didn't think I was actually going to ban the Calvalax. I don't know. Yeah, he should have banned Fabian. He should have. He like if I have a 6-star awakened Calvalax with lethal dose, you have to trust that. Excuse me. You have to trust that your accuracy is enough. You can't ban cleansers necessarily. Although I mean I guess if she's in stone skin, but that fair. Most people run their Ancoras in 2-turn stone skin, so maybe it's justified. I take it back. You stole my Ambrose. I'm unhappy. Runs would be a fair fight. He focused on live arena. Yeah, I think he's higher ranked. I mean, we're both free to play, so it's inherently fair if you want to look at it that way. It depends on the draft. I could win, but he could also win. Ooh. +2 Wukong. Interesting. Okay. No speed champion. Oh, I forgot to show Empress again. Ah! I'm so bad at this. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. I apologize. Alright, so he's not going speed yet, so I'm gonna force his hand. Because now I have speed lead, I have speed champion, and now I'm threatening block revive as well. So what is your response, sir? Your stone skin is not going to protect you. Have I cleared Centranos? Nope, never fully cleared it. 6-star Soul Reap. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Double block revive. Mwahaha. Okay. Who do you want to get rid of? I want to get rid of the Empress. Oh, he fell in. He's trapped. He's trapped. We baited him. He's not ready to catch these hands. Yep, because he has this beautiful, beautiful plan that he's gonna hide under stone skin, and that's gonna save him from his fate. GG's, brother. You can leave now. Please leave. Sir. Sir, please. Please. It's over. It's over, man. Oh, gosh. All right. I guess we got to play it out. Unfortunately. He's trying to come to terms with... Maybe. He's in denial. Oh, watch out! Lady Noelle healed. Whatever will I do? His Lady Noelle healed herself. And now Duchess is gonna A1. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you. I was like, this literally is going to end in 20 more seconds, but if you want to drag it out, we can. Just get a block revive on everyone. Deny me the satisfaction of blocking revive your entire team. What's up, Darkseid? What happened to my face? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I remember this time. The Ember spilled. So yeah, he's in, pretend this is Supersonic. 4-piece, but he's in lethal. 1 piece of reaction. 78,000 on the HP. 2,700 defense, 283 on the speed. Full crit rate, 254 crit damage. Nothing crazy. No awakening, unfortunately. Adder's Reserve on the blessing. I'd say pretty standard nuker masteries. Helm Smasher. Speed stuff when he kills people, calculate violence, etc. Counterattacking. Quintus? What about Quintus? Should he be in the vault? I mean, I haven't used Quintus personally. I don't think he's amazing, but he does have some niche uses. No Shave November? Close. It is Movember. So yeah, I'll be growing a horrendous mustache for the month. Is Leo good for Chimera? I don't think so. It might depend on buffs. I mean, there might be a team where he is good, but I don't in a vacuum, I don't think he is, no. Actually, you know what? Just for you, Darkseid. There you go. Them's the rules. The Mo rules. I mean, anyone else on Twitch could check it out as well. Ah, double CC. Okay, +1 Armons. We gotta focus up here. So that gets rid of my normal plan. So that means that we're gonna go with the Siffy for the anti-fear. I don't care if we get locked out, but I'm getting rid of the Armons for sure. Although, well, hold on. We'll see. Depends what he does. Oh, okay. Marius for sure. We rerun the Marius here.
Hit him with that baseball.
Oh, crap. Okay. We'll take the chance. Ah, shit. He banned Marius. Well. GG's. Oh, we're faster. Supersonic? Okay, no supersonic somehow. No wands. Oh, he just leaves. Okay. Fair enough. 9 and 4. We're crushing it today, guys. Do I not use Marius that much? I use him mostly in PvE. More so. Like in PvP, so it's just, I don't have a high level of awakening yet. I'm working on it in the merchant. The merchant's just not, you know, merchanting. So when I get him to 4-star and beyond, I'd probably use him more. But right now he's only a 3-star. He doesn't hit as hard as I would like. Like I've been absolutely like dumpstered by Marius's before, but they're usually 6-star or 5-star. Usually 6-star. And then just because Marius is so commonly picked by the enemy, I like running Embrys. That way I can either get rid of Stone Skin, or I can just change forms and... Ooh, oh god. Or I can change forms and, you know, do Embrys things, get rid of the Enfeeble, unless it's on there for 2 turns. Okay. So this is bad. So we're gonna run these two. We're gonna hide the Arnorn. That's our sleeper pick here. We're gonna hide that. We're gonna ban the Sulfurion to get rid of the burn so he doesn't burn through the stone skin when it pops up. And we hope that there's not like a carnage or something. That's not ideal. Actually, is that the right idea? Is banning Armons the right play? We get, so either burn, but the burn doesn't matter to me because I don't have stone skin. So maybe it makes more sense to get rid of the overall AoE stun potential. That way, like Siphi and okay, or Siphi gets banned. That's fine. So then, I don't know what he does. Shuzhen goes first. I would imagine he gives it to Harima, and then, or he gives it to Rhodos, and he kills Fabian. I don't know what the win condition here is. I'm not entirely certain. We'll find out, I guess. Soul System is shocking. You've been waiting. Yeah. I mean, it can be slow. It can be fast. For me, it just happens to have been slow. Okay, he goes for the AoE. He goes for the burn. Doesn't matter. We don't have Stone Skin. Stone Skin Rhodos again. He's gonna kill Fabian. Yep. And then what? Okay, he goes for that. We heal. Instant turn to Harima, who she kills Empress. I guess. Yep. That kills Arnorn. He kills everyone. Oh no, Rhodos cuts in. Ow! Oh no, he lived! Uh-oh. Is it GG? Woo! Woo! That was close. Okay. I thought Rhodos was below half health. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I I thought we killed him on the second AoE. Oh man. That was scary. I had flashbacks to the first Rhodos. 10-4. Last fight of the day. A2. No, I thought about doing the A2. No, like literally, I thought Rhodos was below half health. I miscalculated. That's on me. Like I thought he was below half health. So you're totally right in hindsight, but I thought he was low, and he was like 1 HP. You know. All right, he stole my Empress. He has Nature's Wrath for some reason. That gives me a little bit of confidence. The A2 on Arnorn though, like, would it do enough damage with the shield out there without increased attack? I don't know if it does. I haven't tested it that much, in fairness. Neve, ah. Okay, so he's banning Fabian for sure. Okay. Let's go this. Siphi, Mezzo. Then we're gonna go Rhodos as well, so we have a couple of ways to ignore block damage. Ah, there's a Nell. That's fine though. We can deal with that. We can deal with it by banning it. I guess I would pick Lady Noelle's aura if I were him, not the Odin aura. He bans the Rhodos. Okay. No, he picked the Odin aura. Okay. I mean, there's a world where Odin goes first. Void Affinity buff, but it's not gonna matter. You can't stun Fabian, or you can't lock him or CC him. The ideal scenario here is... Oh, we just go first. Okay. We need to remove the Stone Skin on Empress. Or I guess on everyone, really. Perfect. Alright. Those two are down. She's locked out for 3 turns, so this is turn 1. Oh, never mind, she resisted it. Awkward. Does Neve have a cleanse? I don't think she does. So let's do this. Because he's the only dangerous person. I'd like to leave Berserk on, but I don't want Okay. Well, they're dead again. He's locked out for another turn, so he can't kill her and revive. Wait, what? What just... Oh, it's been another 9 turns. Okay. Oh, I wish I had my ability back. I like fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, if you petrify Odin, then he cannot get buffed, and therefore he cannot spread the block damage. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I forgot. She has... Oh, well, that works. Has it been 3 turns? No. Yeah, that's her A1. Okay. I'm definitely on a mission to teach people that Neve is not just an automatic win condition. Again, it depends on your level of arena. If you're in low-level arena, you can't just pick Neve and like, oh, I win because block damage. It's like... there are lots of champions that ignore block damage. So that's not... You're not just going to win because Neve's on the team. You could. But it's not a guarantee. 11-4. We crushed it today, guys. Maybe we should do this more often. Maybe we should do live arena more often. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Let's refresh this. Thor's an auto drop versus Neve. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, mine's not built for arena purposes, but that definitely makes sense. I mean, yeah, you could. But the thing is, most people, when you run it, they run a Neve. The rest of the team, or a lot of the rest of the team, is in Stone Skin. Oh shit! This is a freaking lightning cage. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We're dead. Shit. He has wand of submission, and he's a frickin'. It's a frickin' feral. A feral nice. Of course, it's reflected because RNGesus hates us. Please don't crit. Okay, thank you. That's dangerous. This dude's tricky. He almost got us. We could take on this team. I love abusing Taurus and Marichkas. Let's just run Arbiter. Oh, I guess he could have been in Stone Skin. Oops. Yeah, I should have brought Empress. We might be SOL on this one, unfortunately. That's a very weak Marius. We're dead though. I messed up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I forgot the possibility that he has everyone in stone skin. Silly me. Alright. Boop. He dies. This is fine. We kill you. Good night. We kill you. Good night. He does that. That's fine. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Let's have Taurus take out himself. And then we can bide our time here. I don't want to do that. Let's keep her alive. Ooh, almost killed her. Alright, revive. Empress is full HP. Or full turn meter, I mean. GG's, there we go. Alright. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's exactly how I intended that to end. Yep. I knew he was going to counterattack and murder himself. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. And we ended off with a nice easy fight. All right. Cool stuff. So yeah, successful day. We did everything we intended to. We got our champions builds settled, for those who missed it. Astralis, I mean, she looks half built right now, but I'm between two, I'm between two places on the weapon, but she's going to be in 4-piece pinpoint. I have a pinpoint accessory. Speed, and then the cruel set for the extra attack. So she's going to be a super fast bomb something. It's going to be exciting to use. And then Narma pre-buff, already built. Going to be in regen and feral. So she's going to be replaced below the Lost in my Poison Explosion Dragon team. So that should be exciting as well. So yeah, and then we did some live arena. Fun times. Close things out, I guess, with a little bit more fire newt. Actually, let's do some math here. What all do I need? I need to get to 2250. We are 200 away. That means that if I do this, that should be close to enough, maybe. It might be a bit short. Alright, we'll get that going here. Okay. We can look on the Twitch and see if we can find some somebody to raid here. Are the usual suspects streaming? That's the question. They are not. Undead one? I've not heard of him. So I guess we can go check him out. Alright. Raid and undead one. Looks like he's doing something. Maybe a takeover. Yeah, let's go check him out. Let's start the raid there. And that is queued up. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, as always, guys, appreciate all of you hanging out. streams like this one are every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so hopefully we should be on track for that next weekend. Obviously, the past couple of weekends, I did have to kind of cancel or move things around because of IRL work. Things were requested to be on Saturday morning, so there may or may not be more of those conflicts in the future, but tentatively the plan is to resume the normal schedule and be on next Saturday morning. So yeah, appreciate all of you hanging out as always, and I always forget to put it in the chat. But if you don't know, I do also have a YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, obviously you know that, but if you're watching on Twitch, I do YouTube content as well. More of this type of stuff where it just shows what you can do in the end game despite not spending any money. So for the last time, appreciate all of you for hanging out. I'll catch you all on the next stream.